Right. It is the year that will come to be known as 4 before unification. After 18 months of hard work, resting, spying, manoeuvring in the capital city Vencia, in the country of Yustari, you and your commanding officer have finally helped to conquer the last bastion between your beloved emperor Keegan Versailles and total domination. You have just had a rather jam-packed night of fun and libations. You've woken up in the morning feeling somewhat sorry for yourself, left the room, toddled downstairs, had your breakfast, waited about an hour for your commanding officer, Commander Casper, to emerge from his room. But he has not. So the 5 of you head upstairs and decide to see why he's still asleep. But before you open the door, I'd like to know a little bit about who is investigating. So, if anyone would like to describe their character first, speak now.
So, Brawley is a 7-foot tall Leonin man. He wears a set of kind of customized scale mail. It doesn't look necessarily kind of like meant for battle, but it has been worn in all of his combats. He's been very kind of flashy, very showy. He's broad of chest, large of arms, thick of thighs, and fat of ass. And he is quite the showman. In fact, if you knew Brawley before, you would have known him as one of the performing gladiators in a lot of fighting arena bouts before he was enlisted in the Emperor's own personal army for his feats of strength and show of uh, charismatic personality.
Lovely, love the name. Mavis?
Um, you see a androgynous figure with gray skin, black and white hair. The face is kind of devilish, like they are planning some mischievous and whatnot. Uh, Also, the armor looks like not efficient to battle, but somehow you would think that even though they don't look like efficient, they are efficient in battle. It's just like some kind of illusion or something for them to look better. He They are a little bit like uh, uh going with the flow, a kind of character go with the flow. Nothing will make them nervous or anything. They just like here for the party and for everything that comes with it. And you guys don't know much, even though they are part of the special force. You guys don't know much about them. You probably see them once here and there, but nothing. No one really speaks with them. They don't have friends or people that they are close to. And they come and go just as fast.
Oh. Cool. Anyone want to go next?
Shall I go?
Go for it.
I'm Scroobius Summit, thank you very much. I am the one who keeps these layabouts in check. If the if our captain is inebriated, we will have to write him a report. It is a disgraceful. Sorry, brain. A disgraceful display for his subordinates. I may be getting on in my years as a drow, but I can still function as main quartermaster and supplier of this group, since no one else seems to be vaguely literate. I have a unpleasant demeanor and somehow am psychotically loyal to the Emperor. Constantly
No.
berating people for not being pro Versailles enough.
Now listen, just because Brawley decided to put both wisdom and intelligence as the dumb stat doesn't mean he can't write his own name.
Yes, but the forms need to be filled out, reports need to be filed, and uniforms are scruffy would be putting it mildly.
Wow, to be honest, I kind of like this side of the captain. Not showing up, partying too late. I mean, I didn't know he had fun on hand.
In the 18 months that you've been established in this area, it's not something that he's ever demonstrated before. Right, well, 2 left. Bailey, Josh.
I guess I can go.
Yeah.
Hokori stands at a respectable 6 foot. Has a very intense aura about him. From working with him, you all would know that sometimes he gets a bit too lost in the bloodshed, and brutalizes the enemy. Wears mostly just his half-plate armor and wears a cloak with a winged worm sewn into the fabric. Other than that, he doesn't carry any weapons. However, with the amount of time we've worked together, you would know that he can summon a greatsword seemingly out of nowheres and at will. Other than that, he is relatively quiet and more comes alive and becomes extremely intense in battle, and is very prideful of his accomplishments.
Let's see if I can get a sentence out without dying.
The elf.
Yes, the elf, the other elf.
That elf.
Dad elf. You've got Riley. Chill guy, to be honest. Little bit shorter than. I've immediately forgotten the name. Bailey's character.
Can everyone see the nameplates I've just put below? I
Can see my own.
Oh.
Yeah, same situation.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think it's because of the journal settings I've put. I can change that in a second. Let me know if anyone sees another one.
Will do. Does wear the uniform. Probably butts heads with Scroobius because Riley is a black market, borderline grey market criminal who buys and sells all of the wonderful artifacts that may or may not have disappeared from museums in several occupied countries. But no one needs to know where they've gone, and he's had nothing to do with it. Knows people, knows how to get things that maybe are less than oh my god, that are, maybe not allowed in regular supplies, but he knows the right people, and generally just likes stabbing things. He's very good at stabbing things. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
I made a rogue. I don't
made
know
a
what to
rogue.
tell you there, Chief.
When I poke somebody, it hurts really bad.
You can also do a bit of magic.
Now he's showing Brawley.
Hey, I figured out how to do it.
Yeah, I can see Azriel's in return.
Didn't think about that before, but yeah, everyone should be visible to everyone else now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So, your commander's room is right at the end of the hall. The door is right here.
Brawley goes up to the door, takes a large paw, and bangs on it and says, "Yo, Commander Bro! Come on, wake up! I know you had a big bender last night. That doesn't mean we gotta be sleeping in now."
There's no answer.
Does he run off to
Sometimes it's
steal the
fun.
glory for himself?
Can Brawley kick the door down?
Yes, he can. Please
Awesome.
make an attack roll.
Okay, I don't have anything for normal unarmed because it only sets me up for claws, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 and do my strength modifier. Actually, I'll just make a strength roll then. 19 to
A 19
hit.
definitely connects. I can't remember off the top of my head what a unarmed attack is.
It's 1 plus strength, so I just do like 4 points of damage as I like plant my foot onto the door.
It seems to buckle, but does not give way under one attack.
Damn.
Scroobius is going to make no attempt to stop him because he wants the door kicked open, but he will tut and go, "Brawley, you do realise we must have to reimburse him for this door after you've destroyed it?" Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like, totally. I'd be willing to pay the place for any kind of damage I do. Like, I mean, I don't think the commander will mind too much. He's, like, hit up all the things that I've broken before.
You break it a little faster, please.
Yeah, sorry. Let me do one more time.
That also
12
hits.
for a door that doesn't move.
Yeah. Its AC is 10.
Good. Yeah, so another 4 points of damage. I'm gonna get up so I can let this cat out real quick.
No problem.
Continue. I'm still in the room.
Okay. I genuinely thought you were referring to Brawley for a second.
No, I was literally referring to the cat in my room.
Fairs.
The other cat.
The door swings open. It was in fact locked, not that anyone checked. But
Brawley doesn't check.
You know, I didn't think so. Yeah, the door kind of like folds in half, and the two pieces just collapse into the room, which reveals an empty bedroom.
Whoa! I heard about books like this before. A locked door. A locked door. Matinee!
Notably,
Let's
there
not
is a
chart
window
the
at the
brain.
top, which is open. Sorry for talking over you there, Mavis. Go ahead.
Don't worry. Let's not fry your brain this early in the morning, shall we? And to be honest, that's quite anticlimactic. I always find the captain in some embarrassing, but we cannot win every day.
Brawley, is that blood over there on the other side of the bed?
It does appear to be a puddle of something bloodish.
Now things just got excited.
Is the blood like going under the bed, or is it just kind of like pulled there in the corner?
It's just like pulled there as if like but its splatter pattern is kind of weird. It looks like someone has like someone was lying on the bed and has just kind of turned around and thrown up. But it is a dark liquid. It looks like blood if it had been dried for a good few hours.
Azriel wants to taste the liquid to see if it's blood or if something else, because I can also see a bottle of something. So they'll just like get down, put the finger in the liquid, and just like
The good old cop test.
yeah.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
12.
So you dip finger in, you taste it. You realise it's not blood. It is whiskey mixed with stomach acid. And you've already tasted that in your own mouth this morning. It is unpleasant, and you just managed to stop yourself adding to this pile.
I'm sorry to tell you to this guy, but this is not blood. So disappointing. Just get out the room.
Is the commander's weaponry and armor still here?
Let me check. Brawley's gonna lift up the bed, see if the armor and everything is under the bed. Because that's where Brawley puts his armor.
Naturally.
Good place to put it.
Yeah, that would be an athletics check, please.
Oh, cool. That's one of my expertises. 16.
You don't lift the bed up, like, all the way. You just kind of, like, grab one end, use, like, the other half of the bed as leverage. What is underneath is dust.
Looks like they don't clean under the beds in this tavern.
You noticed the same when you put on your own weapons and armor this morning in your own room.
Oh, I thought dust just accumulated fast. Brawley's gonna put the bed down if there's nothing underneath.
Question: was it Riley or Hokori who was the rogue?
Riley.
Hello.
Hello.
Riley, if you'd be
Yo.
so kind as to check that bottle for poisons and see if the window was forced, please.
Yeah,
I know
sure.
that's in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I'll check the window. Hey, Brawley, drink that bottle over there, would you?
I'll check the cupboards. Basically, I'm seeing if his stuff is all gone or if he just got up and left.
Brawley's gonna pick up the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
After climbing over the bed, just kind of like 1 foot on top of the bed, just like walks across as it creaks.
Okay.
Is there anything labeling the bottle?
Yes, it is labeled as Vencia's Old Peculiar, double-aged whiskey. But there's a
Brawley's more of an IPA guy.
Yeah, there is some liquid left in it, but as you like pick it up and move it around, you see that there are also berries of some form floating inside the liquid, which the label makes no mention of.
Huh. I've eaten a lot of foods. Can I attempt an untrained nature check to identify the berries?
You may?
Okay, I do have Jack of all trades, so this may help. Oh, there we go. It's not that bad.
See, you aren't that knowledgeable when it comes to berries, but you can tell from eating a lot of food that this is not... It's not one of the, like, common berries, like a strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, blueberry, etc. You don't know what it is, but you know it's probably not your regular food, if it is food at all.
I see. These are possibly poison berries.
Oh, shame. I thought you would have drunk it by now. Let's have a look.
Oh, did you want me to try it?
It's fine.
Yes, please. Do try.
Alright, Brawley's gonna take a drink.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, no
Ooh,
problem.
that's so fun.
Oh wow, that's a low roll.
In addition to now having a bit of a hair of the dog and being a bit unhappy about it, you also start to feel really sleepy. You gain a point of exhaustion.
Oh yay. I have to turn on exhaustion tracking real quick.
Yeah, I think he'd actually do it.
Scroobius would like to lead through the door at Azriel and say, I do believe our wager still stands. Brawley has not yet died, as I stated.
Yeah, but like, I feel a little out of it. Normally my pre-workout stuff kind of like amps me up, but somehow this is like really downing me, bro.
Do you feel as if you were dying or merely being sedated?
I feel like how I felt after the frat party at the Gladiator Arena last month.
You sure you're not dying?
I feel myself. No, I don't have any protrusions or anything like that.
Brawley, if you die, you will cost me 100 gold. Please stay alive.
Please die. That'll be so entertaining. This
Will
morning
do,
I tried barring-
Brobius.
Can I investigate the cupboard to see if the captain has let the commander... Is it captain or commander?
Commander.
The commander has taken his travel gear and any... is the rest of his stuff still here?
It is.
And has it been fucked with?
It does not appear to have been fucked with. He has folded it up in a less than ideal fashion, but that's not uncommon for him. His rapier is still hanging up there next to his hand crossbow. He's still, all of his clothing except for his underlayer, which you hope he slept in. It all seems to still be there.
I'm just going to tut at the lack of military discipline and goes, did any of you know where the commander got that bottle? I was not drinking last night, so I am unaware of where you may have purchased your libations.
I'm pretty sure everything came here from the tavern. Unless the captain decided to bring this from, I don't know, one of his purchases on the shopping trip.
Then perhaps we best interrogate the proprietors here.
I believe also Riley was going to look at the window.
Ooh, yes.
I was asked, yes.
Rogue skills.
Do you want to?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. So, yeah, that'll just be a perception check.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not very good at those. Before I do that, let me just roll those. Okay, good to know. That's important.
Okay. Next can be fun.
Perception. Huh.
I'm not very good at those, he says. It is very, very clear that someone has jimmied this window from the outside. There are, in fact, several footprints. One of which, you see that there's a trace of that lovely concoction that Brawley is standing next to. That's just left the edge of a boot imprint on its way out.
Take a copy of that. Well, they clearly got in through this window, and I climb out the window.
Okay.
I want to basically see how easy it is for someone to have done this. Am I dealing with some amateur kid I could just hit and immediately knock out? Or am I dealing with someone who's actually worth my time?
You're not. Are you jumping out of the window, or are you just kind of like?
No, climbing out properly.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, I will need acrobatics then.
Oh, I can do that.
I assume that's meant to be 17.
It's meant to be 17, yeah.
A 17 is, yeah, it's just about good enough. You are able to climb down. This building wasn't built with property value or security in mind overly, so you're able to use some handholds and everything and can just shimmy down.
So really anyone could do this?
It would take someone who had significant dexterousness.
Okay.
Not anyone, not a kid, but if they've also managed to take your commander, judging from Brawley's reaction, the commander was probably unconscious or in a deep sleep. So that would take significantly more skill, and you wouldn't have been able to carry a body down at the same time.
Just climbs back up through the window. Right, well I got good news, and then I got annoying news. Good news is we're not dealing with amateurs. Finally, something decent. Bad news is we're probably dealing with multiple people. Team, maybe.
I love multiple people at once. That's
I'm sure you do, buddy.
two good news.
What is Hokori doing in this time?
Would just be kind of vibing in the hall listening, and now at the mention of people. Good. We can one-up them. Show them who the true winners in the world are. They think that they can get away with what they did. We will hunt them down like the dogs they are.
I like your thinking.
Wait. Are you telling me a dog did this?
No, you idiot. It is a figure of speech. I wouldn't expect you to get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh? Sorry, whatever these berries are, it's kind of throwing me off. Brawley's gonna take another drink.
Scroobius is going to stop him, if I can.
I don't know, 7 foot tall, all muscle Leonine.
Oh, Scroobius will entirely slap it out of your hand and shatter the bottle if possible.
Okay, I'm going to pit Brawley's strength against Scroobius's dexterity. Could each of you, can you make an athletics check, Brawley, and acrobatics, please, Scroobius?
Even disadvantage, that's 28.
Okay.
It beats by 17.
Damn.
So I was still whispered to GM, so it beats my 17.
Yeah, you take another swig, and I'd like another con save, please.
This one is not disadvantage.
And it's worse than the first one.
Uh-huh.
You're getting
tracks.
sleepier. The bed is looking very inviting.
I now have half my movement speed. Does anyone have any money to visit a cleric? Because I don't have anything.
I think
Yes,
you need
we
a
can sort
keg
that
of
out.
coffee.
So it appears a team of skilled climbers abducted our commander while he was poisoned with something to make him drowsy and pliable, if not unconscious.
And there was a dog involved, bro.
And there may have been a dog involved, yes, which, Brawley, I was hoping you wouldn't drink that so you may kill people for me, but...
I can still kill someone if you need it. I think I just need I just need some of my protein shake is all.
Does anyone believe that they can track these footprints, or shall we go speak to the innkeeper about the whiskey?
I would like to cast Detect Magic as a ritual, just to see if we're not leaving anything behind.
Okay. That will be 10 minutes. So in the meantime, are all of you gonna go downstairs? Speak to the innkeeper?
Yeah, well,
Brawley's gonna like take a step, like stagger, hit the wall a bit, and then just kind of like walk on out.
Okay, as you approach so just to set the stage more, this area is kind of like a mezzanine level. So after here, it is open to the floor below, and it is a 4-foot high railing. So I'd like Brawley to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, cool! I'm proficient in that actually.
You kind of stumble, and it looks like you might take a header over, but you're able to regain your composure in time.
I've never once fallen, even on the worst of benders. And then he's gonna continue on over to the stairs.
Cool. Innkeeper, where you'd normally find innkeepers, behind the bar, pushing dirt around on glasses.
Can I say that I picked up the bottle?
Yes, I would assume someone had.
Yeah, just so we can wave it at the innkeeper's face.
I've deleted the bottle.
Other than Brawley roaring at people, are my companions any good at intimidating folks?
I have a +10 with disadvantage.
Scroobius is a nerd and not very good with people, as you may have noticed. He lets Brawley and you do the talking, as long as you do the right talking.
Brawley slams a fist on the counter and says, "We know you drugged our commander. Tell us everything you know."
Oh, Emperor, protect. Okay.
The innkeeper just looks very impassive. Doesn't seem particularly phased. As I explained last night, it's called beer.
Oh no, we're talking about, and gonna grab Scroobius's wrist and hold up his hand with the bottle and says, "No, we know you did something to this right here. It's making me miss my pre-workout right now."
He doesn't really notice anything amiss about the bottle for a second, but then just kind of blinks. That ain't right.
Yeah, you're damn right it ain't right. And then, as an aside to Scroobius, what isn't that right about it?
Poisonous berries, Brawley, the ones that are going to ruin your work.
Yeah, that's right, 'cause you put some kind of boysenberry in here.
I can assure you, no such thing has happened on a decision of ours.
Do you serve this whiskey in this establishment?
Aye.
We would like to inspect another bottle to see if it has been poisoned.
2 gold. I'm just kidding. But you're gonna be bringing it back, aye?
You can pour it out here. We don't... Well, I don't need to drink it.
I'll drink it if we're pouring a drink.
You're a terrible control. Another one of us.
Scroobius just sighs and pulls out his pouch and puts 2 gold on the table.
The innkeeper slides over another bottle of Vencia's Old Peculiar.
Alright, Brawley's gonna pick up the bottle and look at it.
You immediately notice that the colour is lighter than the one you found upstairs. It's so light
gonna take a drink.
you're actually able to see through the liquid. And you can see that there are no berries suspended inside. But of course you are still free to take a drink if you want.
Brawley is still going to take a drink, yes.
Well, he tilts it up to the light and everyone else can see it does indeed have no berries inside.
Who was drinking with the captain last night? That's our best course of action next, I believe. If he does die, or goes miss, or if he is kidnapped, then we can gain even more glory for finding him. Just think. If he's dead, perhaps one of us can be elevated.
Perhaps, but also if he was foolish enough to give up information, or let his mind be read, the command staff will be most annoyed with us for letting him be captured. We are meant to protect him after all.
If the bastard can't even protect himself, then what use is he in command?
Quite. Scroobius is literally going to deftly vault over the bar.
You can't be back here!
And just look through the bottles, looking for any that have the same coloration. Just pick them up, don't need to open them. If the normal whiskey is see-through, checking all the bottles to see if it's poisoned to make sure it's just the captain specifically targeted and not a random poison bottle.
Yep, they are all exactly like the one you just purchased.
And I would like to turn to the innkeeper and go, what other staff was serving last night?
Just my son.
Fetch him.
He's at school.
Did he stutter?
You wouldn't know what these berries are so bad. Why don't you take them to the apothecary?
Now, don't you be throwing words we don't understand at us, mister, just because you think that you can get away with that attitude.
No, the word was clearly understood. I apologize for my patriots. Would be the right word.
Ronnie's gonna
words,
lean over to Riley, like, wait, apothecary is a real word?
Yes, probably. They are. Now, we're going to leave this nice gentleman alone, because I don't believe he's done anything wrong. Have a good day, sir. And Riley just walks off.
Riley's gonna do the I'm watching you hand signal.
Yeah.
Except it's like, he's kind of like a bit off. Kind of like a little bit too far to the left for the finger point. And then as he's like tries to step backwards, he kind of stumbles over a chair.
He points
before
more towards
continuing
Scroobius, I assume.
No, it's kind of like in between the barkeeper and Scroobius. It's just like right there in the empty square.
The innkeeper kind of steps out from behind the bar and just arm wide open kind of very pointedly gestures at Scroobius to leave the bar area.
As Scroobius walks past, he'll say, a member of our group was poisoned and kidnapped last night in your establishment. If you had anything to do with such an act, would result in a very unpleasant situation for you and your entire family. Good day.
Damn.
Ta-ta. He goes over and starts like scrubbing at the area on the bar where you just like stepped over.
Scroobius is going to stop, count, and go, where is he? And just shout up, Azriel, are you done? We are leaving.
Azriel is done with their, it was detect magic. Yeah. You, apart from the rapier, which the commander's rapier is a +1 rapier, You don't sense anything magical in your vicinity.
Can I pick the rapier to myself?
Yep.
Okay. Sure, I'm getting down.
Did you discover any sigils or arcane marks?
Unfortunately, no. That would be so much more cool. It seems like they are boring, old, no magical beings. What about you guys? Find anything spicy?
We have a lead to an apothecary. In worst case, we can go terrorize the bartender's child. See if he was paid off.
I'd rather we
Ooh,
Poison.
didn't.
I like the last idea.
You have a vague memory of a 8-year-old child serving you.
Just because he was 8 years old doesn't mean he wasn't paid off. Capitalism exists in this world, doesn't it?
Also, the captain may have been given a drink by if he had any drinking companions. There was quite a lot of merriment and camaraderie last night.
Does anyone remember who he was drinking with?
No, I was too busy doing arm wrestling tournaments in the corner over there.
Yes, that's another full goal for the table.
You notice that the piano next to that table is also currently broken.
I tried to play a song on it, and honestly, I think it's out of tune.
It
I'm
was
sure it is.
perfectly in tune.
They don't do dirty objects as they used to, I'm afraid.
I think your
So-
paws were probably just so massive you couldn't hit a single key.
Yeah, see, because the thing is, I'm proficient in like 4 different instruments, and none of them are the piano.
If it had been the piano, that would have been beautiful.
So, I like the idea of terrorizing a 8-year-old child. So let's do it.
I hate all of you. Riley's just gonna walk off.
So you are familiar with the apothecary in town. It is called the Belladonna. And it's about 3 streets away from here. Conversely, there are about 4 different schools. And you do not know the child's name.
We will have to go to all of them and harass all of the children.
Oh, so much fun!
You
We
are what they
split the
have
party.
warnings
Everybody
about.
takes a different school.
So, where do you go?
Brawley, as thick as he is, would probably want to go with somebody to the apothecary,
So you
in
can
case
see if
they
it's
might
real.
know how to counteract the anti-reverse pre-workout effects of these berries.
I mean, Riley's going there anyway. He has very much strong moral objections to harassing and interrogating a child.
Not as strong as Brawley's muscles.
Nothing is as strong as those.
Well, since you guys will be so busy at that, I can take the responsibility for harassing the kids. I'll do it. Don't worry. It will be my pleasure.
Look, no children will die. Maybe terrorized, but we're not that heartless, are we?
Yes.
I was hoping you'd say that, but
Of all
no.
the things I've killed, a child is not one of those.
That doesn't seem very efficient, though. So how about we go to the apothecary first and see if they can identify the poison, and if anyone bought it from them.
I hate that your logic makes sense.
That's why it's called logic.
Yeah, even though it's boring. Sure, we can go that way.
Let's terrorize the apothecary!
Now that one's fun.
Couple of streets later and one argument later, you reach the Belladonna. Signs on the door says, "Open, come in."
Brawley comes in. What do you know about boysenberries and whiskey?
A rather young, entirely clad in black figure, huge septum piercing and thick charcoal eyeliner turns around. Welcome. I know very much about these things.
Good. Brawley's gonna slap Scroobius on the back to urge him forward with the bottle.
What it is that I can do for you this day?
One of our companions was poisoned with berries placed upon this within this whiskey.
Weiss.
And another one of our companions voluntarily poisoned themselves to prove it. We would like if we have any antidote for this fine figure here, pointing at Brawley. And also, if you could tell us who purchased said berries, so we might repay them for their kindness. Of course, we would reimburse you for your trouble.
The proprietress takes the bottle, swirls it around, kind of holds the bottle up to the light. I should know what this is. It is the belladonna plant.
Ah,
You have been drinking this?
Weiss.
We think our captain also partook, perhaps not knowing that it was poisoned.
I would hope that no one in their right mind would drink this kind of thing in voluntarily.
These do not
Right
have
now it feels like it would leave quite the bender.
Okay, Nonna! The magnesia milk, please. This very, 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 very old turtle who's just been kind of relaxing in this, it's a very big, like, fluffy, comfy chair that's just behind the counter. She just, like, gets up, little walking stick. It appears to be made out of a nice cedar wood. Just puts it down, wobbling. Oh, my way.
Brawley's excited. He likes milk.
She takes 5 steps forward, and it takes her nearly half a minute.
Brawley's in the same boat. We're both on 2 doses of belladonna.
She has some kind of... It looks quite like a little bit thicker and grainier than the milk you're used to, but it looks like a bottle of milk.
Yeah, Brawley downs it.
It would take her about 10 minutes to get to you. So
Brawley waits patiently. He doesn't like rushing old people.
Ooh, I love that one.
My way. Just a minute.
Ooh, they make it last longer.
And the proprietress will eventually just walk up.
Brawley's actively fighting for falling asleep standing up.
These like
Hokori is
big...
just going to like push him.
Brawley falls.
Yeah, these big rugs are looking very comfortable. The proprietress takes the bottle. Thank you, Nonna. And she will walk significantly quicker back towards Brawley. Just kind of opens up his jaw, pours the milk in, kind of like massages your throat like you would trying to get a cat to take a pill.
Yeah, Brawley's drinking IPAs while passed out on a rug before. He's used to this.
You kind of open your eyes and you feel like you could see the universe in like stop motion. You have taken the pre-est of pre-workouts. Your exhaustion is completely removed. And you feel invigorated.
Oh boy. Brawley's gonna sit himself up and then he's gonna stand. He's gonna like flex a bit. He's like, yeah, I feel 100% again now. Yo, I gotta buy some more of this up before we leave this place.
That is an excellent idea. Madam, if we could, how much do we owe you for the medicine?
A life-saving medicine like this, I would take no payment.
I would like to purchase an additional dose because Brawley has poisoned themselves multiple times in the past, and it may well be beneficial for our group to have some way of keeping them relatively sane.
And that will be a gold piece. And give me a moment while I find my sales records. Belladonna is not a very well selling item. I think only 2 people have bought it in the last month. And they do go rotten after a month. These don't look rotten.
Are there any, like, places where people could just, like, pick this naturally? I mean, it's a plant. It has to grow somewhere, right?
Yeah.
That's the next point.
It does grow, but not near here. It grows over in O'Shane.
That's like a whole other country.
It is indeed, and there are several countries between us and them.
And
Brawley, like, holds his head like he just got out of this poison funk and he's, like, learning things and it's kind of, like, messing with him.
and how easy is to purchase these berries?
How easy is it?
Yes.
They cost 100 gold pieces for a small pouch of berries. Not a particularly useful item, mostly just for clothing dyes.
And could just anyone buy it?
There are no laws against it. If you have the gold, then you have the belladonna.
And what would happen if consumed in grayscales?
Sorry, say that again, Mavis.
What would happen if you consume these berries in grayscales? A lot of them at the same time.
You would fall into a deep sleep that you would never wake up from.
That's funny. And how much berries would that take?
It would take about 2 handfuls. So about 2 of the bags I sell. Perfect. There it is. My sales records. So one has been sold to Henry Wolf of Wolf and Hart, the clothiers.
Henry, what?
Wolf.
She just has a really thick accent.
It is not an accent that is common in these parts. It's more of a Aprobergian accent.
And what was the other name?
The other name was Collier the Ruined.
Scroobius, being the suspicious man that he is, would like to insight, or at least try and see if any of his companions have a reaction to these names.
Yeah, you can do an insight to that.
And can we roll history to see if we know those
Yes.
names?
Because one of these may have been drinking with the captain. Scroobius trusts no one.
Not
Well,
even himself.
Not Brawley. I mean, Brawley, he doesn't really
Brawley's
Brawley.
Brawley's not even gonna try. Brawley's just kind of like flexing his pecs as he's reinvigorated from the milk.
Fairs. What about Hokori? Would they try?
No, he very much. If he did it, he would be boasting about it.
Fairs. No, yeah, fair enough. Riley, you are very familiar with the name of Henry Wolf. They make amazing pieces of clothing, that you have maybe even purchased some from before. But the name Collier the Ruined, while sounding suspicious, isn't one you're familiar with. Azriel, you just feel suspicious about the second name.
I think Riley just tries to look at his own shirt collar.
It is
Oh,
a
yeah.
wolf and hearts, yeah.
Look,
That's
no
heart as
quality when I
in
have it.
H-A-R-T.
Yeah.
What kind of dye do these things make, anyways?
The proprietress gestures to her own clothing.
Yeah, figures.
Why do you think I go to shop's belladonna? I like the colour.
I didn't know belladonna was also a color.
It's just many things. In a halfling language, it means the beautiful woman.
I can't confirm that I don't speak halfling.
Does anyone? I'm assuming
No.
probably not.
I don't think so.
Do you speak
Oh.
halfling, Scroobius?
No, I don't. So I muted myself when I was talking, so I'm back now.
It's cool.
No, they're rarely a threat to our new emperor.
Well, we have names. We can go interrogate people now, unless there's any further interrogation we need to do here.
Dear, sorry to interrupt. Did Scroobius notice any recognition on the faces of his companions?
Oh, you were gone a bit of a while. Yeah, Riley is actually wearing a piece of wolf and heart clothing at the moment. But other than that, nothing. And it was just kind of like a, oh yeah, type reaction.
Yeah, sorry, I had someone coming to get furniture. I needed to help to lift it. All right,
That's right.
I'm back.
Yeah, so basically Wolfenheart is a tailor, and they like buy that usually for dyes.
Yeah, so
At least as far as like, Riley's aware.
I'm sure
That's
that you
it.
can find them if you want to talk to them in their own tailor shop, just off the main street.
Scroobius would like to give a small pouch of 50 gold to the apothecary for their assistance.
Oh, thank you very much. This is most
This
kind.
other person, where did they reside?
Colliers of Ruined. The address given here is sandwich shop.
Brawley's stomach growls.
A sandwich shop with poisonous berries.
It is a place called Dom's Subs.
Subs.
Dom's Subs.
dumb subs.
Hey, Screwbro. I kind of spent my my lunch allowance. Can I get some gold for a sandwich?
We can purchase food if and when we prove it's not poisoned.
Good.
Sounds
I
good to me.
I will ensure they understand the meaning of terror if they are to poison us.
Excellent.
And I'll beat 'em up.
Again, excellent. But the day is passing, the sun is rising, and it hurts my eyes to be out and about. I'm going to put on my, it's my little glasses with like a very light scarf wrapped around my head because being a drow, I dislike sunlight intensely. I walk around in it all the time. I just don't like it.
For context, it is about 1 p.m. now.
Right. The sun is very high. It's very bright. I'm irritable.
So,
Ding-dong.
which way?
You know, if the sub place doesn't work out, we still have the option to go terrorize schools.
As
That's
well as
what I
the
want.
days.
I'm pretty sure
So-
that even if we don't get any leads out there, we can get enjoyment. So it's a win.
Yeah, plus the kids love me.
They probably only do because they're terrified of the rest of us.
Nah, they always cheer for me in the gladiator arena tournaments. I was really popular.
Well, I just want to remember that most of the kids have imaginary friends and talk to animals, so don't get your hopes up.
Just as a reminder, Brawley is a Leonin. He is literally an animal.
That's my point.
The kids would love to talk to the giant cat.
Also, don't we have 2 warlocks in the group, so they talk to imaginary people all the time?
I know we
mean,
have one warlock at least.
Yeah.
And 1 snob.
I wonder who that could be.
So, which place are we going to first?
Brawley's for sandwiches.
Yes.
The least likely. Excellent. Let's go.
It's a bit of a further trek, which is DM code for I forgot to upload the map. So talk amongst yourself as you stroll through the streets of Vencia.
Do you think they have double meat options at the sub shop?
As long as they have a variety of breads and seeded breads, I'll be happy.
Oh man, I hope they have like a spicy mustard.
I'm pretty sure you can't eat anything if you put your heart on there.
I'm pretty sure that those are very common options for sandwiches. I'm more worried about if they're going to be poisoned or not. I don't particularly enjoy poison.
Which
I
is
don't
why
think anyone would poison a sandwich.
Which is why Brawley will be tasting them first, and you and Azriel may extract any information if they were poisoned in any means that you choose to do so.
Ooh, posture. That's my strongest point.
Yes,
I
but
can
only
also firmly yet politely ask them if they poison the sandwich before I take a bite.
yes.
I
Boring.
don't
and
think they will admit to poisoning a group of people who very much would just kill them if they did.
And
No,
we have-
I've been told I'm very pervasive.
yes, you are. And we haven't got time to go around torturing people who don't have information we need. If the commander is still alive, we need to find him before he gives away any military secrets.
Oh, you cute. You think he's still alive? Wishful
Extracting
thinking.
information should take a time if he was followed the proper training procedures. Steal one's
Boring.
mind.
For sure.
If not, I'll happily watch you slaughter them all. How about that?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Although, can we at least remember to loot them this time?
That's
Wait,
I
something
can
we
always
have
take
to
this
do.
chance.
Sorry, go for it.
I thought we had, like, hired somebody that just does that after the fact. I've been
No,
leaving a
I
lot of
think-
stuff on the ground.
I think our dear stuck-up semi-leader here typically does it. I just leave the corpses a bloody mess. Who needs gear whenever I already have the best?
Yes, but we need to sell it to pay for damages. We only have a limited supplies. It's wasteful to just leave weapons on the ground.
I'm pretty sure you cannot pay for mental damage, but whatever.
Yes, which is why my pay is far too small.
No, I think they recently started developing something in the Empire for that. They're called, therapists?
Can you imagine that? We worked so hard to traumatize people, and they just go there and kill them.
I do not know which
Sensible.
god they worship, but it perhaps could be useful.
No. You see, the traumatization is just a little bit extra on top. The abject terror in their eyes as you slaughter their companions, that is what drives me.
I do agree. You really don't know anyone until you see them begging for their life. Please don't kill me. It never gets old.
I'm putting in a transfer order. You lot are fucking insane.
Is everything like
It's
okay?
been how long and you're just realizing that?
Oh,
Oh,
I've no
come on,
brother.
Riley. Don't be like that. You get used to everything here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
hey,
what
we
you
just
say.
got here.
Oh, thank
Your feet were
Lovely.
being guided by the love of sandwiches, and you find yourself at the entrance to Dom's Subs.
I'm loving the names, by the way.
Thank you.
Brawley's gotta go up to the counter, slam a fist on it, point at the person behind it, and says, "Have you been poisoning your sandwiches?"
You see that there's definitely a look of, yep, it's going to be one of these days. G'day to you too. Welcome to Dom's Subs. My name is Dom. We just put in regular ingredients, I'm afraid, sir. I don't know what else I can tell you.
What
So
do you...
far, it sounds legit.
Yet you have a need for poisonous berries.
Can't say I do, sir.
Belladonna.
Oh yeah, I know that. Quite a nice lad, ain't she? Lass, sorry. Lass, now.
Wait, so Belladonna's a person, a color, and a plant? Are there any other Belladonnas?
Look, unless you wish to need some belladonna to repaint your walls, I suggest you stop lying to us.
I can't say that I can stop lying when I'm not lying. I mean, kind of gives a sideways look to Brawley. I mean, I am not telling a falsehood.
Oh yeah? What do you know about someone called the Ruined?
Does anyone wish to do any insighting here?
Oh, that
I
would
do.
be
Brawley is fully incapable. Brawley is essentially just kind of like staring
Yeah.
this man down and like intimidating presencing the answer out of him.
I would as well. I'm not the best at it, but you need to have a little bit of insight if you want to get the most abject terror out of people.
Well,
I have
you can
advantage.
roll insight or intimidation depending on which way you're doing things.
Oh,
cool.
then let me do intimidation instead, because I'm trying to get this guy to.
That's a 22.
Lovely.
Do you know what? I'll be somewhat helpful. Can I portent Hokori's intimidation to a 19?
Yeah, you may.
So that's a 27.
And Scroobius has rolled a 14 in insight. And we have 2 high intimidation rolls. Intimidation rolls, unlike bread rolls, are going to get us somewhere here. He has this look of abject terror on his face when you mention the name The Ruined, which Scroobius is able to pick up on. I've never heard that name.
Hokori holds out a hand, and a silver greatsword materializes within it as he points the tip towards Dom.
Oh, there's the second warlock.
Scroobius would like to say, as a reminder, as per our recent treaty, we have full jurisdiction over these matters.
What he means is that we can torture you all day long if needed.
That's what I said.
Oh,
Also,
Christ.
I don't like liars.
You're with the Emperor.
Yeah,
we're special forces.
Yeah, we're the Emperor's special boys.
Well, that works for me.
She's got me family.
Oh, here's the sob story. Always how it's not your fault. Be a bitter man. Defend them.
Die for them.
This man is looking like on the verge of tears now. He gestures to the room to the north. There's a crate in the corner. Move it. You'll find the ruined.
Ooh, but you come with us. I don't want you to miss out the fun.
Oh God, please no. Last time she brought me down there, I saw terrors unlike I've ever seen before.
Come on, Azriel, no more playing around. Let's go get Commander.
Hokori will adjust his greatsword to rest it on his shoulder.
You saw a party pooper.
Might I have a glance at the other patrons of this fine Dom establishment to see if any of them look like they're going to intervene, like they're going to run for help, or any looks of sort of recognition because they've heard the name be mentioned?
That will also be an insight check.
I've got plus 11 to this. I'm good at it, honestly.
I don't know. I have pretty good ones too, and I got low rolls before.
Yep. You glance around and you see this lone diner in the corner. Appears to be in the middle of trying to subtly cast something somatic.
Which one?
This
I don't think
strange boy.
I don't think we can see it now.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to point at them and say, Riley, deal with them, please.
Oh, righto. Just walks over, pulls the is it the Riker sit where you turn the chair around the other way?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a Riker maneuver onto this chair. So what you casting, buddy?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing, right? Okay.
But they know you're here now.
Yeah, I kind of thought as much. Has anyone been speaking, or do I see any thieves' cant at all?
You don't see any thieves' cant. The diner in question he pulls out this. It looks like an empty bottle. Until he uncorks it, and you see that there's just a very, very light, shimmery liquid inside. Just grins wildly at you and says, "Long live the lost! Odeus of Almari! And drinks the potion and turns invisible.
Oh, that's nice. Let him run.
Meanwhile, Brawley's picking up the box.
Which will be an athletics check, please.
And no longer disadvantaged. 21.
Like Link with a jar that is the same size as him, you pick up the box and you're able to hold it over your head.
And just like
Thankfully,
Link, I
the
throw it
ceiling
over
is
to the side.
Yeah, thankfully the ceiling is high enough for you to be able to do that. You throw it over. Inside there were lots of potatoes.
Ah,
Those potatoes are now
rupees?
all over the floor.
Not even a green rupee?
No.
Damn. Alright, was there anything under the crate?
Under the crate there is a trapdoor.
Oh, perfect. Well, it's a good thing he stopped lying. I really don't like liars. Brawley's gonna open the trapdoor.
He could have gone further. I'm sure he would have pissed himself soon.
I would love to see that.
I assume everyone goes down?
I'll allow them all to go first and sort of tut at Riley, going, Riley, that was lackluster at best.
Oh, like your leadership skills then. Good to know. Apologies for the inconvenience. Talks to the guy behind the counter. We'll try and make sure your family are alright. Or at least I will.
Just kind of nods nervously, and as you're heading down the trapdoor, he announces to the restaurant that due to unforeseen circumstances, they will have to close.
Due to special forces doing a health and safety check.
Unfortunately, we are being raided by the FBI.
I feel really bad that we're essentially making Riley the moderate face, the one who actually is a people person, while he's suffering with a cold right now.
I mean, Riley's suffering anyway. I'm just method acting.
I am really this bossy, so...
It's alright.
The trapdoor leads to a set of stairs going down, and you find some form of underground temple. There is an entire room full of people that have clubs and a dagger drawn and are all just waiting by the stairs for you all.
Brawley draws both of his long swords.
The figure behind the altar says, "Yes, there was no way this wasn't going to turn out this way, was there? Turn back now or face your death."
Now that's a good twist.
I will drink from your skull.
Everyone please roll initiative.
Brawley has only ever played the good guy in the gladiator tournaments. He has never turned heel.
Oh fuck. 7.
That's not fair. They're not allowed to get natural 20s.
Yeah, nah.
DM, are you sure you didn't set the API in your favor?
I can neither confirm
I just
nor deny.
realized how many people are there.
Yeah, there's like 12.
Yeah, we're in a squad. We'll be fine.
I was zooming, so I just saw like A, and then I zoom out like. Ooh.
Yeah, it's the couplets.
Thankfully, years of a academy training were not wasted, and Riley is able to act first.
Yeah, Brawley disappears.
Can we
That's
put
all.
some colors on the guys?
Get some what, sorry?
Some colors, like the little ball color and the
Oh, what for?
tokens, just to us to like see difference each other. The enemies, I mean.
I suppose
Well,
so,
I mean,
if you need to. I mean, the portrait differentiates what they are.
These guys are all like normal people, I'm guessing. And then this is an actual enemy. I say that as I'm about to die to these 8 guys.
Yeah, that. No,
Yeah.
I was meaning like to difference the same guys, like, because if we say we hitting the normal guy, which one? You know what I mean?
Well, ping whoever you're talking about,
Okay.
and if it continues to be an issue, then I'll find a workaround for it.
Okay, thank
But I am going to guess not many of them are going to live long enough for this to matter.
oh, not
Okay.
at all.
Or,
Oh.
you guys won't. So Riley turns invisible and hides, I assume.
Yeah, goes invisible, moves up, then bonus action hide.
Cool, I assume that's turn.
That is.
Scroobius Summit!
Question: how close are we to the trapdoor we just came through?
20 feet? It kind of like went onto a landing, onto like a basement level ground, which went into a small corridor, and then you found these stairs.
I'm going to move back, close it, and say none of these will escape our judgment. And if I can bolt it from the inside, I will. If I can't, I'll just close it, then bonus action dash back here.
Considering what was said in the restaurant before, I will give that to you as something you'd have done before entering this room.
Okay, so I want to contain these people so they cannot escape.
Yeah, I think you would probably have thought to do that earlier, so yeah, you still have your turn.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to just check my spell list. Sorry, 1 second. I made it with a migraine, so everything's
Yeah.
kind of weird for me.
One well-placed fireball could do a lot of
I
fun
don't
here.
have fireball though, sadly.
One well-placed at Brawley could also do a lot of fun here.
Okay, I'm actually going to move to the corner, and if I can, lean against it, bonus action hide, and ready by action to strike at my foes
Okay.
as they come running up the stairs.
Okay, so basically, whomever is first to enter your melee range gets hit.
First enemy to enter my melee range is going to be punched.
Okie dokie.
Because I'm a monk! Yay!
In that case, it's going to be the turn of quite a few of the acolytes. This fellow here, guarding the stairs down to a mysterious second level, is going to cast Bless. And is going to bless the leader. And then these two, who are apparently his good friends.
Aww.
I don't want to be that person, but you
Yes.
have to move 10 feet for that one.
He will move 10 feet and then move 10 feet back. But thank you for pointing that out. This second acolyte here is also going to move out. Is going to cast Sanctuary. Also focused on Head Boy. And then as a action is going to try and cower. Hokori.
Well,
It's killing time.
we got 25 feet of movement. Actually, no, sorry. Before that, I'm going to cast my spell.
Oh,
Uh, well,
counterspell range.
yeah, before I'm in counterspell range, shadows are going to just envelop Hokori. As he is now heavily obscured. Good luck trying to target me, you assholes. Then we're going to begin walking. Would you look at that? A nice little 30-foot bonus action. I'm here now. As you watch Hokori step through the shadows that he is enveloped in, and appears next to this main cultist guy.
The leader of this little
I
room.
will be your death.
The leader of this little room does a bit of a double take. So you know the way of the shadow too.
So I used oops, I'm a Shatter Kai. I'm going to have resistance to all damage.
Yeah. I miss Umbriel. Even I'm doing it now.
So that is my turn because I had to use my action to cast the spell and then bonus action to get up here.
Cool beans. You guys thought you were coming here for a club sandwich. And this guy's gonna start trying to turn you into one. It's a 16 hit.
Attacks at disadvantage because I'm heavily obscured.
That is true. 6 ain't gonna hit.
Nope.
Got a lot to juggle on my screen, sorry. This guy is also gonna run up, jump on the altar, and also start swinging. And he actually ends up cracking a chip off of the altar instead of hitting you, to which his boss is just hisses disapproval. Brawley.
See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you put everybody nice and neat like this with me. Brawley is going to move 30 feet here, is going to brandish one of his long swords, and is going to say, "Don't blink." And I'm going to cast Steelwind Strike. I'm going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go in this line. So I'm going to need to make 5 spell attacks against all of them. So I'm going to roll a d20 and I get a +6 per attack. So that is a 21 for the first, a 17 for the second, a 15 for the third, a 14 for the fourth, and a 25 for the fifth.
Those all hit.
Awesome. Do you want me to roll their damage individually, or...
I think they're dead.
Yeah, just roll 1 damage.
38 damage.
They have 9 HP.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So Brawley immediately says "Don't blink." The guy's like, "What?" and then blinks, and then Brawley is going to disappear in a silver flash, and almost like a lightning strike, just travels straight through these people, and then is going to end up at the stairs back here, or kind of right here, between the table and this thing, as they all just fall afterwards. And then he's gonna step down, he's gonna look towards the one that casts Bless, point the longsword, and then it's just going to kind of make the gesture with, actually no, wait, that is the stairs, so I would end up right there, move 5 feet here, point one longsword at the guy that casts Bless, and then like draws the other long sword in a threatening motion across his neck.
I'm going to use yellow to denote who is concentrating on a spell. So that guy is Bless, and that guy is the Sanctuary.
Yeah, so that's all 35 feet of my movement, my main action used, and that is the end of my turn.
He seems rather perturbed, and also he just saw his friends die again, so that was lovely. The two acolytes taking their turns here. This one is going to run up and attempt to Sacred Flame Brawley.
Deck save? Oh, he's healing me.
Oh shit! Wait. I sworn I get the right one.
Don't take back,
Oh!
I get 10.
No, I am literally clicking Sacred Flame, and it is instead somehow rolling Cure Wounds.
Oh no, is the API muck up?
Okay, so I can do it if I click on the little dialogue thing, but if I
Yeah.
literally click on the name,
The universe it says something to you.
Yeah, they're not allowed to attack Braun. They're so scared of Brawley, they just want to heal him.
Deck saves.
That's very
Okay,
strange.
so that is a 19.
Yep, so the DC, I think they're DC, 12 DC. This fellow is also going to Sacred Flame you. So another save, please.
20.
You managed to dodge out of the way of their Sacred Flames. Azriel. You hear
Ooh.
chaos.
As it will be best because you all killed them so easily. Like, give some fun, and I'm going to.
They die quite like normal for, common folk, of which I think,
They die easily for normal people.
yeah, a lot of you have experienced that recently.
Oops. Okay, I want to cast darkness on here.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. And I'll be like, wait for me. I want to see some blood too.
Cool, I've got a little circle there for you now. I just realised dark colour is really not going to show up very well against this background, so it is a bright yellow circle of darkness.
Ah, yes. The darkness of piss.
That is what you have experienced quite a lot after Nights Out.
Really should drink more water.
Yeah. Is there anything else, Azriel?
No, that's all.
Lovely. One more Acolyte, one more Sacred Flame on Brawley.
Oh boy, they really want to try to hit me, huh?
Yeah, they seem... that one actually does hit you.
That one hits me.
Oh my god.
Roll the damage, because now that one's gonna die.
Yeah, they seem to want to kill you, but they have just seen what you've done to, like, half of their friends.
Brawley's just gonna turn around and look at the one that just cast it.
I'm gonna preemptively put that on them. Just marking them for death now. Yes. So this shady gentleman is sanctuaried. And Baldur's Gate has really ruined my perception of what Sanctuary does, so I'm just going to double check.
So, Sanctuary makes it so nobody can target them for an attack. However, as soon as they take an offensive action on any creature, Sanctuary breaks.
Okay. Makes an attack or cast a spell that affects an enemy creature. So an act... No, this is an attack, but oh well. It can't see Hokori.
Oh.
But they know Hokori is there. So they're just gonna try to scare the heck out of Hokori. I will need a whiz
Oh,
save.
it's AoE.
Yeah, AoE works.
Wait.
20 foot.
Oh, I am also within 20 feet.
Ooh.
Okay, that's...
I am a creature of the night. I am not scared of your silly little...
Queen.
I'm eyeing that 1 in wisdom you have.
No, that's not a 1. That's a negative 1. Yeah.
I was talking to Hokori there, but that works for you too.
Yeah. The uncommon magic item got me a cloak of protection, or else it would be a 0.
Right, so that is 15 damage.
Congratulations, you've knocked me down another 10 HP. Also, I am frightened if you want to roll for that.
Ah, yes, the 1d4.
Oh,
Two
yeah, just take
rounds.
it. So I take 7 damage because I'm resistant.
Okay. And you will also be frightened for 2 rounds.
Mhm.
Oh no, you made the save,
Oh,
my bad.
I made the save, but
Brain
the frighten's
farts.
only for the
Yeah.
save, right?
Yeah.
Frightened's for me.
My concentration holds.
Lovely. And taking advantage of the darkness, they will slip away. Just from regular melee range of you. Riley,
Ah, wonderful.
things
Right,
have progressed since you turned invisible.
Yeah, that's it. No one doing shit.
Good job, Riley. This is why you contribute the big numbers for us.
Well, it's actively, I don't know what's going on in there. I can't see shit, and Riley
You
is not
just-
going to target people who.
You
frankly-
see 5 dead people on the floor.
Yeah, no, I'd like to spend my action formally writing my request for a transfer to a different unit. You know what? Not even a transfer to a different unit. My retirement. I want out. I'm gonna start
that
a fucking
does-
business.
That does break invisibility.
It's not. It's not an attack action, is it?
I think
You're
Brawley
attacking the
feels
Empire.
attacked.
That's a good point. I should probably double check what visit.
I'm gonna cast the invisibility so I can look at how disappointed I am at your actions.
The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. Cool. Yes, I will. I will begin writing my request for an honorable
Drafting.
discharge.
Okay
This
then.
is all.
Is it an invisible ink?
Yes.
Well, technically it would be right now either way, wouldn't it?
So is everything.
Scroobius. I suppose it's your turn then.
Scroobius is going to go there, have another 20 foot. He's going to dash as a bonus action. So, excuse me, Azriel. Walk up and goes, "You are not unfit to serve in the empire we are forging." And he's going to attempt to snap the dude's neck.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Hits.
10 bludgeoning damage.
Kills.
I've got 20 foot of movement left, so it's 1, 2, 3. And my second attack, I would like to punch the other dude in the head.
Go for it.
And I'm just going, "You're just unworthy in general."
That also hits. They have 10 AC. Yeah, that guy goes down, and that means that
Okay, break the heart.
the boss man is also not blessed anymore.
Yes.
That's a much nicer looking turn order. Is that your turn?
That is Scroobius' turn. Bonus action, and movement all done. As a free action, can I look disappointed in where Riley might be?
He can see through the darkness and was able to move.
No, not Hokori. Just general. I'm looking at the going. Riley's done nothing. Ugh, what a disgrace.
This acolyte is just kind of like shimmied around the edge of the darkness, like touching the wall.
What a smart individual. Hokori would never think of that.
And just, yeah, using the wall is just like, is going to try and sacred flame Azriel.
Ooh.
I do believe it's a deck save 12. Oh, everything's slow for me.
Well, you passed with a 17.
I'd be like, try again next time. Harder.
Hokori, you are one with the darkness.
I am shrouded in darkness, shrouded that darkness in darkness, and now I can't see.
You can't see through magical darkness.
No, I took
When
a different
you
spell.
can't see, you shroud yourself in darkness. I thought it would be like super fun.
No,
That's what you get for assuming.
my spell only shreds me from others. I can still see through Shadow of Moil. It's basically darkness, but it doesn't make it so you guys can't see anything. So I don't have Devil Sight. So I'm just swinging at disadvantage, trying to take out the two guys beside me.
You guys have absolutely fought together before in numerous different combats in the past.
So
I
this is
probably
for the
just did
top
that
guy.
for Bite.
He's going to just get absolutely killed. Bottom
You
guy.
brought the end to him. You brought the end to him.
Yeah. Hokori is definitely not edgy, calling his sword Endbringer.
I never got an edgy vibe.
Not at all.
Not at all, no.
So he just swings this greatsword around and just decapitates two guys. And then he's going to literally play eeny meeny miny mo with how he's going to walk to try and get towards the main guy.
You're not entirely sure where
1,
he
2,
is.
3, 4, 5.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you feel like you just bumped up against your target.
Aha! I am ready for the next round. That is my turn.
Okay, wait, hold on. Have you ever seen Muppet Treasure Island?
Not for a long time.
In the bar scene when they're burning it down, the blind guy who just like walks around. No, before they burn it down, the blind guy that comes in looking for Billy Bones, and he's just like walking around blindly, just like hitting things. He's like fondling the moose. He's like, "Ah, Billy, I see you haven't shaved." Brawley is going to spend an action using a first level spell because a face in a gladiator tournament, just like in a wrestler in real life, is never afraid. Which is why I'm filled with heroism.
Mm. The
So
frightened aspect ends.
I am no longer frightened. I have 5 points. No, not 5, sorry. I have 2 points of temporary HP because that's what my charisma modifier is. I am going to go up to here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to lean over to face the guy that actually hit me.
Yeah.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to use my daunting roar right in his face. And both him, the guy next to me, and because he happens to be within 10 feet of me, fuck you with your range. All three of them need to make a wisdom save.
Damn.
Alright, both of them are able to not be frightened, and it's 8 plus 4, my proficiency, so that's 12, plus my constitution modifier, which is 4. The third one just made it. It is DC 16.
You feel like you made more of a mew than a roar. They don't seem to be affected.
But that is both my main and my bonus, and that will be the end of my turn.
Cool. This guy's going to try bonk you with his club. He hits for 3 damage.
Yep. That is all
This guy
my
is
temp
bonking
HP,
Brawley.
and I am now at 69. Nice.
That is exactly the kind of thing Brawley would like. Azriel.
Hmm. Okay, so you see Azriel going towards the darkness, and they are like drawing a whip with them, drawing to the floor, dragging the whip along with them. And they just like go here. But when they are passing through Hokori, they'll be like, "You're still not able to see in the darkness. Oh, that's such a pity. I thought you would overcome that shortness, but I guess not everyone is perfect. Please be a D and deal with the ones you can see. I always go for the big guys, and I'm going to attack the big one with a whip attack.
I assume that's a range of 20. I mean 10.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, that does not hit.
And I have a second attack, so that hits. I assume.
That does hit.
For 8 damage.
8 damage. This guy seems significantly hardier than his underlings. And takes the damage in stride. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Cool. The guy who is soon to be dead is also going to try and bonk Brawley. But
That one misses.
does indeed miss.
Bad kitty.
This guy is going to also use the wall of the place he knows very well to just kind of navigate his way through the darkness. He doesn't know where Azriel is, so isn't going to attempt to avoid an attack of opportunity if you care to make one.
Ooh,
Which I think would only trigger now, because only now would you be out of range.
Wait, what it... Oh, because the enemy can't see, wouldn't your attack be at advantage?
That is a good
It's
point.
already... Yeah, that's true. I also have advantage in the first one that I miss. Right? Because I would be able to...
Yes. I'll be generous, I'll take the 23 as the advantage from your first roll.
Okay, and I roll...
We'll take the 20 as half of the second attack on your turn, so roll again.
Ooh!
Okay, so going back to here, where he is technically, you crit him. What do you do? I mean, roll the damage.
I rolled twice, right?
If you click, if you just click whip packed weapons on like the gnats, it auto rolls the crit damage.
Oh, okay.
What's the chances?
Parker would like you to find the difference between these two pictures.
And then I roll for the...
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
attack of
opportunity.
Only
opportunity.
two 25% chances in a row, so.
That does hit, but not a nat.
11 damage.
Okay, this guy is looking quite bloodied.
No, run away. I just want to have some fun.
On a bloodied, he automatically regains his shared nightmare. And now it's his turn, because he's just been moving. He is going to unleash it. And, oh, what is that? Is everyone within range? No, Riley isn't.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I need to do a quick concentration check. I forgot about heroism.
Good point.
Okay, I passed that one.
Cool. I need Brawley, Azriel, Hokori, and Scroobius to all make
no.
saves.
I'm immune to being frightened.
Yeah, but you still might take the damage.
No,
Oh, do you not take the damage if you save? I thought it was damage
Yeah,
and
that's
then.
my question too. If
Yeah.
the disease just for
Oh god, I've just been reading it wrong. I've been reading it like a fireball type thing. Like, you have to make the roll either way, half damage if success.
So which one's the right way?
It's damage first, and then it's wisdom save for the frighten.
Yes,
Oh.
so everyone takes 16 points of damage. My apologies. I feel a bit rusty on D&D right now.
then
And
I'm-
everyone
I'm
but
good.
Brawley and Riley need to make a whiz save.
Well, hold on. You did say. What's concentration rule? What's the damage again? 10 plus half?
I think it's half or 10, whichever's higher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Half or 10.
Alright, so then I pass because I got that. So, yes, I am immune to being frightened.
Lovely.
I still have
Sadly,
concentration.
I'm scared.
Scroobius is for whitened.
Hoo-hoo.
Azriel also has to do a concentration check for darkness.
Oh, that's true. Ooh.
I think
That's a
darkness
failure.
drops.
Finally, Hokori can see. Wait a minute.
But
you're
he
not-
is still shrouded in darkness, because the darkness loves him.
I was born in the darkness, forged by it.
Riley, you have begun outlining the core of your resignation paperwork.
Yep. 15. Is there an ongoing ritual?
Nope. This looks more like a kind of regular prayer room.
Okay, good enough.
We just interrupted their meeting.
5, 10, 15. Get behind this guy. Non-lethal. I'm gonna try and take this guy into custody. Emphasis on try.
Okay.
I will use Booming Blade, so it will drop concentration on invisibility, but it is at an advantage. 17?
Pop up from behind. Hey, motherfucker. And you booming blade him.
Yes.
Um,
So that is 38 points of damage. The 10 would be if he moves again.
That is enough to knock him unconscious.
What?
Oh, he moves
Oh,
to fall on the
sneak
ground.
attack!
He explodes.
I was like, wait, what?
Anything else?
I will stand protectively over the guy.
Okay.
I'll move the token there because it's.
I'm hiding him.
Babe, Riley. This is now a non-combatant.
Nothing to see here, folks. Move on.
That's it.
But he's
Scroob.
still alive, correct?
He is still alive.
So I'm still scared of him.
You are indeed.
Yeah, you can't
I'm gonna be
move.
unable to move forward, and with a sigh, I'm gonna lob a dagger at this dude.
Wait. Did you roll how many rounds? Scroobius is afraid?
Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you. He'd be, 2 more then.
Ah, I forgot. I don't have any daggers for some reason.
I didn't buy them.
I'm gonna lob 100 barbarian.
What,
I'm
like,
just gonna
are you gonna, like, just have, like, a fist of balls and throw
No,
them?
no.
Or are you gonna
What
throw the
Scroobius is
sack?
gonna do, he's going to pretend he isn't scared, cross his arms, say, hurry up and finish the rest of them. And ready in action to punch any foes that come next to him. Because I can't move and I haven't got any ranged weapons.
Roll me a deception check, please.
So what, not be scared?
To pretend not to be scared.
I'm really bad at this.
Ooh.
Your fearless quote-unquote
Well,
leader is quite heckin' scared.
Finish them off, please, please. Quickly now. Quickly.
The Acolyte has had a similar reaction to Hokori just appearing, and his first instinct is to club you to death like a baby seal.
Disadvantage because I'm heavily obscured.
That's a good point. Still hits.
Oh,
Still 3
baby
damage.
seal.
Just hits.
Wait, the retaliatory.
Yeah. Now my
Retaliation.
shadows fight back. So
your-
then
That was your
that's
first and last
minus
attack.
3. Yeah, he's going to take 2d8 damage of my shadows fighting back.
Okay, well, wanna roll that? There is a chance he survives on 1 HP.
That's him.
Well,
I
oh
chose a
my
one.
god.
Yeah, the shadow is gonna like embrace him a little bit as Hokori's sword is going to come flying at him. Oh, whoops, that's not giving my my modifier. So that's a 12 plus 9. So 21 to hit.
21 hits.
14 slashing. There goes his head.
Yep.
As Hokori is going to grab the head and begin drinking from the skull as he said he would, as he's going to walk over and just kind of stand here next to the leader and look down. And that'll be my turn.
Brawley.
Yeah, so Brawley is finally actually gonna do a normal melee attack, like how I built him.
Oh my
You are
god.
surrounded by
Feel the
stone
choice
and
then.
dead men.
First, as an example, the one to my left who hit me,
Mm-hmm.
does
Hits.
a 12 hit.
Yeah, these guys
Awesome.
have 10 AC.
Ignore the second one. That is 9 points of damage.
They have a 9 HP.
I'm gonna have to remove damage 2 from this. There we go. Now, Brawley, and because I'm a sword bard, I get a second attack on my normal attack.
Mhm.
Now it's gonna be the soon-to-be dead guy. Yep. Oh. As I think this works better thematically. As I cut into him, making him stagger, I then take the offhand blade and I say, "You really should have hit me with that little fire thing, bro." And then I'm going to use bonus action offhand with my second longsword.
Just hits. And he starts
Max
going,
damage.
"No, wait, I surrender." Oh.
Surrendering doesn't make it to the main arena.
The last of the foes in this room fall. And we will now take a 20-minute break.
Okay.
So as the last acolyte falls to the ground, Riley and Hokori are having a bit of a stare-down competition. Well, Riley's having it with the darkness, really. What do you guys all do?
Bye-bye.
Aw. Ended up so soon. Once again, a woman's left unsatisfied. I expect a little bit more blood and gore. That's a bummer. Is it still alive?
Then I suggest we waste no time and continue onwards. This fool knows nothing. Tie them up and leave them for later.
Ooh, yeah. I would love to have a snack later.
He will be handed off to the authorities later.
Yeah,
Can't
just
spoil it.
give me 1 second. And then I'm gonna use a 4th level spell slot to cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
As I slap myself across the face to perk myself back up. Okay, cool. Yeah, Brawley's ready now.
Do you have one of those healing magic for myself?
No, sorry, bro.
I mean, we could take a little nap at this wonderful place if the ladies feel like it.
We do not wish any of them to escape. We should press on before they realise that we've defeated their guard so easily.
don't
I
think
still get
this
to
is
drink
the
from his
god.
skull.
Yes, drinking from skulls.
How
You
can
really
someone
should get
so
proper utensils.
how can someone so small be a god?
All the gods are small. Well, until they send ambitions. Well, Scroobius, why don't you lead the way?
If I must, and I'm going to stealthily, almost silently with my footsteps, creep down the stairs because I've got my magic item was boots of elven kind, which give me advantage on moving silently, I believe. So,
Brawley is not going to be stealthy.
so 22 for sight stealth and 29 for being moving silently.
Yeah, that might do something. Anyone else trying to stealth or?
No, but halfway down, before we get to the bottom, I do want to cast Long Strider on myself.
Makes sense.
And that's Earth Tremor, sorry. I cast Earth Tremor and I fuck over everybody on the stairs.
Right, that was a really fun one shot. Thanks for coming, everyone.
So it lasts for 1 hour.
Okay, you go down the stairs, it spirals around on itself a few times before you reach a flat plane, go through a bit of like an open cave mouth, and enter into what one can only describe to be a fun little room.
Let me try reloading right quick, because I always use a white background.
It's a white void.
That's what I was getting.
It's a white void?
It did
Yeah, I
look
think
Okay,
it's a wrong layer.
hold on. Before I refresh, Ren, did you accidentally put the map on the GM layer?
I was thinking the same.
Nope. That's definitely on the map layer.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to refresh then.
Roll20 does this on occasion with large maps.
It is a
That
bit
did
of
not
a
work
big
for
boy.
me.
Yeah, see why.
No one can see the map?
Only a white screen with lots of little NPCs ready to die.
Yeah, I just got back from refresh, and it is still one big white void.
Oh,
Yeah, here you
maybe
go.
I
That's what-
accidentally... Okay, for some reason it seemed to have deleted itself. Ah, fuck, I accidentally did it again. It was a bit of a large thing, so I had to finesse my way around, and apparently I didn't do that good enough. I'm going to re-upload the file.
How long did it take us to get down here?
Let's say that the stairs are going to be as long as this wait time is. But in reality, about a minute and a half.
Ducks.
Tying up the person upstairs. Would there be anything on them?
Just a dagger.
Brilliant.
Oh, I just had a plan, but I don't know if you'll allow it.
Ah,
So we can see something now, can we?
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like the better side of Birmingham.
Lovely.
Ooh, lava!
It's actually
Are
a
you
sea of blood.
Are you sure we should be coming from this side?
Yes.
Alright, so
No.
that's an opening underneath all of us?
Yes. It's just a bit
Okay.
hard to see. The cave entrance to the other side has something else going on. But anyway, as I was saying, this is a fun little looking area. I'd appreciate it if no one stepped off past here for now. As you see, your commander, Casper, appears to be prone and tied up on this little rock, surrounded by a sea of blood that seems to be draining into this very pitch black darkness. Each of these pillars are about 5 foot up off the ground, and all of them seem to have similar ranking cultists to the one you just tied up upstairs, except for these two, where there is a rather aggressive, bulky looking tiefling, and you can't quite make out this figure for a second because they're surrounded by this aura of larcenous magic. But you squint and you see that there is apparently a albino Aarakocra dressed in very demure monk robes. And that is the one who will look at you all.
Ah, the sacrifices are here.
I am no sacrifice. I come to take your skulls.
Wait, I thought we were, like, the elite personal army of the Emperor. I didn't sign on for a sacrifice position.
The tiefling will just stand up, stretch. She also has a bone whip that she just kind of coils around one muscular arm. You have done such a wonderful job, Scroobius.
As you command, mistress.
Now knock down your fools and let's get on with the ritual. Our master awaits.
Ronald's gonna look over hurt. Screw, bro?
Oh my gosh. A stab in the back? That's my favorite.
How did you
I
know?
look forward.
You will not interrupt our ritual. So, you will feed the blood that will return our master, or you will die. Well, depends what order you want to do it in, really. Anyway, Scroobius, dear, kill them.
Odysseus, for the lost. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna get ganked so badly. I mean, they could have kept
Brawley.
their mouth shut, couldn't they, until I at least get my turn to hit them.
Bromley is very, very betrayed.
Ah, bloody NPCs having to monologue. If they just let you attack, I would have stabbed you in the back, literally.
Whatever, old man.
Ah.
Riley, I definitely think you want to be retiring after this.
Oh yeah. The truth is, kid, the game was rigged from the start. I'm gonna stab this old man in the spine.
Certainly cry.
Yeah, I'm going to. Normal. Oh wow! I will use a point of lucky and re-roll that.
I would.
Yeah, I would. Bit better.
This is 17 hit Scoob, bro.
Sadly, it is just my AC.
Wonderful.
Please tell me Constitution was your dump stat.
So that's 31 points of damage.
Ow.
And you'll take 18 points of damage if you move. And then I'm gonna disengage and move back like 20 feet into the tunnel.
Cool. Azriel.
You see that for the first time, Azriel is revealing their true self. They don't look like what they look like. And you see for a split second they transform into this demonic figure with horns and with purple skin, horns, a tail, a little pair of wings, and you see they are pretty much a demon. And I'd be like, oh, I've been waiting for this, some fun. And once again, I will cast darkness.
Does the Emperor not do any background checks on people?
Oh my god, what is it? Not a line. Actually. Like this?
Cool.
And for my movement, I just move here.
Brawley.
So unfortunately, because there's now darkness everywhere, Brawley cannot see anything, therefore he cannot do his 3 attacks on Scroobius.
Maybe Azriel is also a betrayer.
He's gonna stumble towards the stairs, because if he can't see Scroobius and he knows Azriel has like funky eyes, he's just gonna head out to here.
Cool. As you are currently blinded, I would ask a dexterity saving throw be made as you trip over the table
16.
in front of you. But you manage to successfully do a roll over it and skid down the stairs.
I do that thing Goku does in the live-action Dragon Ball Z movie.
Oh, Christ.
I just head slide over the table. Nobody can see it. It was really cool. Only Azriel got to witness it.
Somehow there's just also a... Yeah, that was it. I've never even seen that film, but I've seen that scene.
Yeah, I've seen it. I see a nerd. So
The nerd is on a platform 5 feet up. If you
okay,
are
well,
able to
I
reach
have
that.
45 total movement, so even after moving 5, I still have 10 feet of movement.
You can see the nerd.
So am I able to get onto the platform?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Bonus action. I am going to lift up my main longsword, and I am going to say, with the blessing of Doldorn, I am going to smite you. And I'm going to enwreath my blade with staggering smite. And you know what? No, there is no level up, so I'm just going to use the 4th level spell slot for that. That was part of my magical secrets.
Ooh.
And then for my main action, attack twice. 19 to hit.
A 19 just hits.
Perfect. I am now going to also expend one of my bardic inspirations for my blade flourish, and I am going to use slashing flourish to deal Yeah, to deal. Oh no, you know what? I'll use it for defensive flourish because it'll deal extra damage, and then I can add to my AC. So that will be a total of 16 damage. My AC now gets a bonus of 7 for this round or for this turn, and also for the staggering smite damage. That is. Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn off Blade Flourish. That is 14 psychic damage for staggering smite, and also a wisdom saving throw.
Cool, so that's 14, 21, 28, 37 damage total.
No. So it's just 14 for the psychic. Ignore the blade flourish for the smite.
Oh, okay.
So
So
it's
30
what,
damage.
16? Yeah, 30 damage.
Cool.
Yeah. Then a
And
wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
That is a pass. That was just my first attack. 8 damage for my second attack.
Cool. That hits. Does 8
And
damage.
that is my entire turn.
Okay, and you end your turn there, and you are currently within the radius of the 40 fingers of Odeus.
Why does he have 40 fingers?
He gets into all the pies.
No, not the pies. First the sandwich shop, now the pies.
First the whiskey, then the sandwiches.
No, the pies.
Ironically, I rolled the exact recommended average. You take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Luckily I'm not carrying any gold, gems, jewelry, and or art objects.
Yeah.
Alright, so minus 10. Gotcha.
This character was originally a Kenku. But then I realised I couldn't monologue as a Kenku.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
At that point, it would be Collier the Ruin's turn. Oh god, why is it not on her sheet? There's a spell that I was going to cast that isn't on her sheet. Buffering. There we go, that's better. She shoots at Azriel.
Ooh, she can see me.
She can see you. I'm gonna guess a 21 hits because you have an AC of 18.
Yes.
For 3 points of force damage.
Okay.
My lord, Odeus Avamari has given me powers that you couldn't possibly comprehend.
And is the Constitution saving throw?
I think you passed that.
No.
Oh, yep, no,
It
sorry,
has-
it's whichever's
the
higher.
minimum is 10.
Yep. So darkness was fun.
Yeah, it was how less.
See, this is why I multi-classed. So I could have a good constitution save.
And Sister Starkfeather is going to offer up a prayer to Odeus Avamari.
I shove my fingers in her mouth.
I don't
First
believe that's a
rule.
reaction you can do. But you know what? It's a one shot. I'll give you an attempt to try before she expands her circle.
That's a good
Okay,
way.
what do I have to do to attempt this as my reaction?
I would say it would be sleight of hand.
Okay. I'm just gonna do that thing where it's like the seagull meme, where it's just like I'm gonna go for the beak, I'm just gonna be like, shut. I don't think
It
that
would
one
have
is
had
gonna
to beat
work.
her AC, which it doesn't.
Damn.
So she
Oh well.
succeeds in expanding the radius of her death. And just as a background, if you're wondering why all of these cultists aren't joining, it's because they are currently chanting. They are completing something.
Ooh. Good to know.
Scroob.
The ritual must be completed. Our Lord must return. My computer must not fuck up roll 20. Since darkness is over, my good gimpy friend is next to us. He is going to be punched once.
Miss.
Miss.
Punched twice.
Hit.
Stunning him, or at least attempting to
Hold
stun him.
Hold on. 18.
So 9 bludgeoning damage. I'm going to use a key point to do stunning strike, which is stunning strike. Con save will be stunned, and my DC would be 12 plus 3 is 15.
15? Okay. Yeah, nope.
I am then going to use a bonus action to hit you 2 more times with advantage, and I'll get a sneak attack on one of these bonus ones. So 24. 8 plus... Oh, fuck's sake. That is like literally almost the worst I could roll.
I mean, good for us.
Yeah. And on my last punch, 22 and 5. Wait a second. When someone is stunned, is it critted or not?
It's paralysis. Paralysis is an auto crit damage.
So should I roll damage again to crit?
No, this is a stun.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't done a monk for a very long time. So that's my turn. Punch, 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 punch. Can't move because I'll explode. Punch, 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 punch.
Yeah, they're incapacitated and you have advantage.
Yeah, it's
so
fine.
they can't take actions or reactions, and they automatically fail strength and dex saving throws, just in case that comes about. Hokori. It's the person you least expected that you'd be drinking out of the skull of today.
Oh. Well, with his bloody hands, he'll reach behind and add a bit of extra detail to his cloak as he casts once again.
Isabella Donna?
Shadow of Moral. As he adds a head and arms to his cloak to make it more properly befitting one of his nature and stature to go into battle against other gods. With that, he will ready his blade. I just need to take a step forward. Take a step forward, royal, breathed in shadows. And teleport.
Cool.
So that's blessing. Another blessing's down. Oh shoot, I could have used second wind during the minute downtime that we had walking here. Oh well.
That's fine.
That's my turn.
Cool. Riley.
Yeah, there's many things I could do, but you know what? I think Azriel's got this. So I'm 20 feet into the cave, so 20 gets me back.
The stunned Azriel who were just leaving for death.
Oh yeah, shit. Okay. Slight change of plan
Wait.
then.
Wait,
50
real
bombed.
quick. What was the Aarakocra's increased range?
BDDD, it's the prayer to Odeus Avamari. Burn a spell slot, 5 feet per spell slot. You don't know how many spell slots she has and of what level.
Yeah, I was just asking in case, like, anybody ended their turn and you missed that.
Oh, no. No, it's, oh, can you not see the aura?
No.
No.
You need to enable that as a separate thing.
Can you
Yeah,
see the...
Yeah, it's just like nameplates.
So you can see her nameplates?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Auras are a completely separate thing that you have to toggle as well.
How the fuck do I toggle that?
It should be like
Oh, I
3
see
little
it,
dots.
yeah.
Yeah.
My apologies, I didn't realise that. She's been looking super cool this whole time, trust me.
I was gonna be like, so it's less than 30 feet.
Oh, well, no one did. I apology if you got caught off guard by that, but can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Lovely. I am learning new things about Roll20. I've been using it for 6 years now. Anyway,
Honestly,
yeah.
mood.
Right. Does
But
anybody
thank you.
ever master Roll20?
No,
Every time I feel like I have, they update it.
and break it more. Anyways, I believe a stunned ally is still an ally within melee for the purposes
No.
of sneak, isn't it?
No,
No,
incapacitated
because
allies
it
don't
has to be
count.
not incapacitated.
Right, okay, in that case, I'll slightly change what I do then. I will bonus action hide now. So I will roll that stealth. Where's stealth? There's stealth.
Cool. I'm pretty
I think
sure
I'm
that
hidden.
depends against whom. You've certainly beaten Scroobius's passive.
That's the main thing.
I believe.
My passive is pretty high, but it's not 21.
Okay.
That's fine then, as long as I just want sneak attack.
I never
Fancy.
see Riley.
Bonk. Oh, I never needed it.
Mhm.
But yes, I needed it for sneak attack. Does that hit?
It hits. By a tad.
So
Hippity boppity, dagger in your spine.
that is 29 points of damage with another 13 if you move.
As you stab me, I'm going to cough blood in your face and go, the Emperor is weak. Just thoughts more chaos. Bring back the lost. And then I'm going to die.
Damn.
And there's a free action. I choose death.
You're on death saves. You're not dead. Unless you want to die now.
I willingly die.
Natural 20. This is Clock. Say hello, Clock. He wants to be on camera. It's up there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I apologise for what I'm currently doing to your family member. Anyway. Doesn't make it death save immediately, because I was going to portent it just to be an arse.
Beautiful.
But I will basically stand so that no one can see him. Like, I can't sit between two squares, but I basically want to stop line of sight to Scroobius. And that was bonus action.
You're not that fat, Riley.
No, it's just I don't want you being healed. And this was non-lethal, I'll preface. I want to knock him out. I don't want him bleeding.
You want to turn him over to the authorities, I assumed as much.
Oh no, he'll die afterwards.
Oh, I
This
see.
is very inevitable.
I will
This-
drink from
that
his
now.
skull.
Everybody's getting executed.
Exactly. This is what I accept.
You get executed, and you get executed.
just-
Everybody.
Riley thinks another person bleeding into, oh, I don't know, the portal to Skegness. It's probably not a good idea. Anyway, that's my turn.
Cool. Can Azriel do anything? I think
No.
they're stunned. Okay, so we just skip?
End of turn.
No,
maybe.
the stun is until the end of
The
Scroobius'
next
turn.
turn.
Ah, which doesn't come up for a little while, so yeah. Azriel is currently stunned, I suppose. Brawley, you begin your turn in the
Yes.
radius of evil. And again, take 4
Oh.
points damage.
I thought it was just end.
Beginning or end.
Does it say that?
Mhm.
Huh. Okay, I'll take it. So that
That means you'll be
unfortunately
taking it
we
again.
skipped immediately past 69, and now I'm just straight down to 60.
Boo.
Okay. I'm gonna do a cool thing. These guys seem to be focusing on something.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna try to interrupt that focus. I'm gonna move 10 feet across, just past little bird beak here. I'm going to flourish my blade and expending my final 5th level spell slot. I am going to say, don't blink. And I am going to go to this guy, to this guy, to this guy, and back to Starkfeather.
Mm.
So that's going to be 4 attacks using my spell modifier. That is a... So against the first cultist, that is a 20. The
20
second
hits.
The second cultist is a 14.
Hits.
The third cultist is a nat 20.
Yep,
And Starkfeather is 19.
that hits.
Okay, do you want me to roll damage individually or all at once?
Roll 1 damage. You should roll it individually because you critted on one of the cultists, and they have
okay.
much higher health
Alright,
than the acolytes.
reminder, that is 60-10. Oh, wait, right, hold on, I have a
So
thing over
it's
here.
gonna be half damage or 10, whichever's higher.
No, if I don't hit them, they don't take damage.
You have
If
hit.
I hit...
You have hit.
Yeah, if I
everyone,
hit
though.
everybody, they take the full damage.
Yeah.
So that's the first cultist. That's the second cultist. That would be for the third cultist. The 57 for the crits. And then Starkfeather takes 33.
Cool. Let me just do some quick maths here. So that's what you're left with. Did 36, so that's what you're left with. This one is
It would be
outright dead. No. Got that round the wrong way.
57.
That one is outright dead. That one is on that amount of hit points. Starkfeather has been reduced down by 33. This is a
And
terrible set of numbers for me to calculate together, so
sorry.
yeah, it's fine. I'm poor at maths, mental maths.
And because of how Steelwind Strike works, I can then
Perplexingly-
teleport to any unoccupied space for any of the targets I hit or missed. So I am going to be here,
Okay.
right on top of the dead corpse.
Perplexingly, the second guy made their save. I'm fairly sure.
Amazing.
They took the 36 damage, half of that is 18. They did an 18.
No, yes. Wow, yeah, just hit it.
Yeah. It was pretty impressive.
Lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, so you are like on top of someone who's kind of just gurgling and dying.
I step on his neck.
Nice.
Sorry, I was mid cough and fit. I can see the guy, right? That made the save.
Yeah, but they're very far away. Is there a range?
Portent does
No.
not have a range.
Oh shit.
Portend is
That's
whoever
what
you
five.
see.
Oh my god.
Fuck. God, reminds
Yeah,
me of Grove.
God. So that would be a 7 instead of an 18.
Okay, well, they also fail in their concentration.
And do I have a bonus action?
I feel like stepping on the neck may count.
I think that's an object interaction at this point.
Yep.
You know what? Fuck it. Hokori. Yeah, you're within range, right? You're
I'm
within range.
heavily obscured, so if it's something that you have to see me for, you can't.
No, you just have to hear me. As I'm going to slap my longsword onto the chest of my scale mail, and I say, "You got this, Hokori! I trust in you! You're my bro, Corey!" You have Bardic Inspiration. You have a 1d10 on your next, whatever you want to use it on.
I've never thought about the idea of like a Chad bro bard, but I'm loving this.
Uh-huh.
And I assume that's your turn?
That will be my full turn, yes.
Cool. Kolya, the Ruined, is going to summon a Blade Barrier. Just a casual 6th level spell.
Just casual.
Yeah. She wasn't really gonna do this kind of business, but then you guys went and spoiled it all. And
Spoiled
it. 20 feet high and 5 foot thick. I'm just gonna have to double check my maths there, but I feel like that's... Goodness. So that is a blade barrier.
Wow.
Many blades.
Anyway.
Wow.
I'll just move it to be against an actual square. And she's just gonna look at you like, you really, really are not going to get it in time. Just submit. Our Lord will give you untold riches and power.
I serve one being.
Unfortunately, I'm stunned to respond to that.
Sister Starkfeather is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. Which I believe, just hits these two.
Even the one that just, you said straight up died?
Yeah, so upon the casting, it's not your usual kind of cure wounds. When she's like whipping her hands together to summon the divine energy, it seems dark and obscene and has the same tint on it that her aura does. She just shouts,
Do not fail our Lord now. Rise! Rise!
and literally coming through your body, Brawley, is a spiritual version of the person that you just killed. They seem like almost like a projection, completely ignorant of the world around them, and they just proceed to begin chanting once more.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Well, we got them to break for at least one turn.
Are you within 30 feet? You are not. So unfortunately, it does not heal Scrobro. And unfortunately, I can't heal you because this ain't Baldur's Gate. I can't do 2 leveled spells in one go. So let's just take a death save. And don't forget to whisper it.
A death save. Ooh.
Whisper death saves.
2 GM.
Okay. That is the result that it is Hokori.
Hokori, with his blade at the ready, will point a finger at Koila.
Kolya.
Or Koila. However you pronounce it. I told you I serve one person. The Fury will take you. As I am going to put the silly little Hexblade's curse on them.
Ooh.
Then we're gonna have some fun.
Just to remind myself she's concentrating.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
You have a bardic.
Oh yeah, I got Bardic. I'm gonna add a D10
For the first one, yeah.
for the first one. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does not hit.
Okay, but that 24 is going to hit.
That 24 is going to hit. Crit away, my dude.
Roll. So it's gonna be 4d6 plus 19. I re-roll all of those. Or sorry, those
That-
should be d6.
That's 42.
I re-roll those twos.
Into what they
Uh,
should be.
So that's going to be 15, 21 plus 19.
40.
Yep, 40 damage crit. How about we do that again? With a silly little action surge.
You know, you're making me really not miss chance. Good luck critting again.
4. Well,
It is
that's why I have Elven Accuracy, and I crit on 19s.
Well, you also crit on 19s because the Hex Curse, I think.
Yeah, that's what's causing the critting on 19s. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
And we know 17 doesn't.
Nope.
Unfortunate. So
Her AC
yeah,
is somewhere
another
between
20
18 or 19.
Another 28 slashing damage. Actually, I crit. Oh wait, no, I used my bonus action. Damn.
Mhm.
To Hexblade's Curse.
Has Blade Barrier dropped because it is concentration?
Yeah, I was gonna let him do his thing
Yeah, that's
first.
That is all the attacks I can get out, unfortunately. I used my bonus action to put the curse on, so I can't take another attack because I crit.
So we done.
You sound so
Yes.
sad about it.
So it's how many attacks have you done exactly? I can never read your way of doing things. It's
Oh, 2 connected.
2 connected. I will trust you to tell me if they've failed.
Uh,
I think they failed.
Well,
First
one of
one
them did
failed.
40 damage, so the
I
first
think it
one's going
failed.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't pass the 20.
Years of having a 6th level spell slot wasted.
Let me just double check that Action Surge doesn't give me an extra bonus action in.
No,
An
it only
actual-
gives you
no.
it only gives you an extra action to do.
Yeah. So with that, that's my turn. I've Action Surged and beat the shit out of them.
Overall, I think we can consider that to be a fun and successful turn. Just give Roll20 like 5 minutes to load up what I'm about to do. At the end,
Uh-oh.
at the top of the turn order, it seems as if, oh god, it is really frozen.
Scroobius is revived as the fell god of blood.
I just used my
Wow.
Action Surge. Don't make me regret it.
There is this translucent figure that begins to coalesce itself from inside the blood pool. And
Abby?
It's like a nice fellow, you know. Just gonna the kind of chap that's just going to, come up and give you give you like an extra $20 just because you deserve it.
you can hear that it begins. It seems to be mouthing something that you can't quite hear. Riley.
Okay, well, so you said like appearing, so not quite. There
Yeah,
yet.
it's like it looks almost like a projection, or like the promise of someone coming in future.
Okie doke, that's fine. For 25, 30, I'm just gonna step there. Just have a quick look down at the betrayer. Dope. Still on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Sister Starkfeather. I suggest that you do everything within your power to stop this ritual from happening.
Ooh.
And I'm going to cast Suggestion.
I gotta admit, wisdom save. Maybe not the best one to go for.
I don't have a
Just made it.
It has a +10.
I've got fucking...
Wait. Hold on. Did she fail against my... I'm trying to remember, like, all the way back to the staggering smites. No, she passed. Never mind. That would have passed it.
Okay. Well, shit. I can't portent that, can I? No, I've got no portent. I can't lucky that, because lucky is
And
when
to
an
think-
attack roll is made against you.
And to think, he was 2 weeks away from putting in his 2 weeks.
Well, Bippity Boppity, taking the dash action. No, I'm fucking leaving. I ain't dealing with this. Bye-bye.
You already put in your resignation.
Exactly. Technically, I'm a civilian. So yeah, I'm 30 feet out of the tunnel.
Cool, nice to play with you, Josh. See you next week.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Can't believe this is going to be canonical.
Hey, let's just say this guy needs to survive for reasons. Yeah, turn.
Cool. Well, Azriel gets a turn now.
Welcome back!
I'll just wake up from a dream and I'll be like, "Ooh, you naughty boy!" And I will, as a bonus action first, I will use Mint of Inspiration. Actually, oh, sorry. First, I would use my action to cast Vampiric Touch on Scroobius.
Ooh.
He's already down!
2 death saves.
Yes, down, but not dead.
I'm not dead. Maybe I'm not. Who knows?
Who knows?
Ooh. Does my blood
I-
taste good? I bet you it does.
And I'll be like, I know I said I would love to get stabbed in the back, but you see, I'm kind of low, and you look so tasty. And that is...
Because it's a coup de grace kind of touch, does that mean it's an auto crit?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, automatically fails 2 death saves. Oh, but
And-
it'll be quick damage, wouldn't it?
Yes, that would be 66 necrotic.
Yeah, it's not rolling. Oh. I just gonna roll.
Roll 20, you're broken, go home.
Here's a question. If you're at 0 and you take
Oh.
more than your maximum life damage, you instantly die, don't you?
I've
It has
always
to be
rolled it as double max.
Double max. Well, you didn't do double.
14, 28.
I wasn't sure if that was, like, correct, but it's how I've run it since I nearly did a TPK on one Dragon Breath. Very,
Always.
very
Yeah, 'cause-
early on in the Hateful Sun.
Yeah, because it's the idea is that you need to die, like you need to take your maximum amount whenever you're at 0. So if you're at full health, you need to. If you say you have 50 health, you need to take 100 damage in one blow, and that's outright death. But it needs to be in one blow. So as soon as if you take like 99 damage, 1 damage isn't going to kill you.
But
That's at least how I've understood it.
5e death rules are kind of weird. I did always prefer Pathfinder's excess damage rule, but I think with how 5e works is like, let's say that you have 20 max health and you're currently sitting at 5. If you take more than 25 points of damage, you hit the excessive damage rule, which is an instant death, no death save.
Oof.
Because it drops you to 0, and then it goes into your max health in the negative. But if it was like 24, that still puts you at negative 19, which means that you still make the death save and you're still alive.
I only did 25 damage, right?
Yes.
So, yes, just 2 failed death saves from that attack.
Yeah. If you're already down and you're already doing death saves, it's just you get 2 fails.
Don't worry, I'll be back.
And with my bonus action, I'm gonna use Ments of Inspiration, so everyone in 60 feet of me.
I just got it.
nice.
Yeah.
And how far away would Riley be right now?
Within the 60, I'm not running away. I do have a plan.
Okay.
And they also get 5 temporary hit points. No, you can see.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we can use a reaction to move up
Yeah,
to our
to move.
speed.
Yes.
Am I able to get to the commander within my 45 movement speed? Let's see.
So these like kind of chasms here where there's bloods is like a 5-foot drop. So you'd need to
Alright.
either risk touching the liquid and hoping it doesn't hurt too
Wrist
bad,
touch the liquid.
or jump.
Jump is an action, so I would not be able to do that. I'm gonna have to just go through the liquid.
It's warm. It stings a little bit. You take 1d6 points of necrotic damage. You take 6 points of necrotic damage.
I'm at 59.
Nice. Ish.
Alright. It's a good thing I have those temporary hit points to take most of that.
And that's all.
At initiative count 20, the lair of the cult of Odysseus Avamari begins to assert itself. From the mouth of this projection, bolts of force damage strike randomly at either Hokori, Azriel, or Brawley. I am going to roll a d6 and segregate you into Hokori 1 or 2, Azriel 3 or 4, etc. Azriel, you take 5 points of force damage as a magic missile just hits you in the shoulder from the mouth of this abomination.
Okay, I lost my temporary hit point.
Oof. Brawley.
Brawley's not the smartest. However, Brawley does recognize that the commander is who we came here to save. So he is going to make sure that the commander is indeed safe and says, "Commander Bro, we're here to rescue you." And I am going to slap him on the back as I cast Dimension Door to get us away from this particular section.
He is
And
he's tied up. He also doesn't seem to be conscious right now.
That's fine. Brawley doesn't care if he's conscious or not.
You'd have to pick him up and Dimension Door out.
No, I just have to touch him.
Oh, right, I see. Hence the slap.
Because, yeah, hence the slap, that's why. So, I'm going to Dimension Door us all the way back to the entrance.
To me, excellent.
And I do still have movement speed. So then I'm going to go back into the thick of it, and I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm going to stop right there. Necrotic me once, shame on you. Necrotic me twice, shame on me. Necrotic me 3 times, no, no, no. I stay out of your AoE, and I end my turn.
At this point, you hear from the mouth of this ghoulish projection,
No! Return! Vessel!
and the figure disappears.
Ren,
Probably did something!
Ren, I have a question. So, vampiric touch is concentration, but wouldn't it count if it did not hit my hit points?
Con save. A con
Yeah, the
save
con
for a
save.
spell if it doesn't hit your actual health. No, if it just takes your temp.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
If it
temp
takes, like-
buffers concentration.
Yeah.
At this point, Collier, the ruins, will scream, "You have ruined it all! I will curse you until my dying day! Let the earth swallow you!" Hokori? Azriel? Dex saving throw, please.
Oh my god, I'm taking everything.
I'm good.
Nice.
Good news.
Nice.
The good news is I am outside of the 15-foot range.
Yes. You do still take half.
Which is
5d8 plus 10. So you both take 18 points of damage.
okay.
And
I would like to apologize to both Hokori and Azriel because I used all of my spell slots and I can't use Mass Cure Wounds anymore.
Oops, I need to add 5 to my health because
And
I've
how
got
much do
10
I have
HP.
to roll? Yeah, 5 temporary.
And this aura is to denote difficult terrain.
I'm good.
Am I good?
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah,
it's-
18
It's
damage.
based on half. So we took 16, so it's DC 8, but it's always DC 10.
DC 10's the lowest, yeah.
Yeah, the lowest it can be. So it's half the damage you take. So if you take 20 damage, it's DC 10.
You took
But if you only take
18
2 damage, it's still
not
DC
16.
10. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
sorry. Either way, an 18 saves, because it would be DC 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Sister Starkfeather.
Damn, these squares are very lethal.
She's very, very unhappy with you in particular, Brawley. You may have just killed their entire plan. So she wishes upon you nothing but harm.
Oh, cool! Constitution saving throw. That's my third best saving throw.
Nothing but 14
So it's your
D6.
third worst saving throw.
Ooh,
Oh, I failed that one.
Oh,
the disappointment.
anyway.
Oh, anyway. Oh, I'm still up.
41 points.
93 max HP. Can't do shit. Never met a bard like me.
Scroob? Let's see.
Will you allow me to do something?
Yes, always.
I think only Riley will see this, but Scroobius, which I open. Now, must bring back the lost. 4 5-foot, pop some blood up, and then expire.
Womp womp.
Womp
Wow,
womp.
wow, wow. I made sure he wasn't a pleasant person, so no one said that you killed me.
Wait. He was supposed to have my lunch allowance.
You can loot my corpse. I've got a couple of hundred gold on me, easy.
How?
I
No,
had-
it was your job to loot the corpses. Oh, how am I gonna have a sandwich now?
I had so much plans to torture you. Why?
I'm dead. You can't torture me. You can just mutilate my corpse instead.
Hokori.
Well, would you believe? I'm just going to start attacking.
I do believe.
Damn, 14 misses. How are these
You have
3D?
advantage.
Yeah, this is my
That is
super
advantage.
advantage.
Oh,
20 hits?
20 hits. I'm attacking with my to deal way too much damage. 28 damage.
28. Yeah, she's like beyond bloodied now.
I only get 2 attacks, unfortunately, and I only get a +4 because I get a -5 to hit for +10 damage. Thanks, Great Weapon Master. I have Elven accuracy.
One of the most
And-
broken feats for a fighter.
Yep. And you ain't even a fighter.
I am going to use Second Wind as my bonus action.
To heal yourself. Yeah.
Heal myself D10.
Right, I assume
Oops, it
that's...
should only be plus fighter level, so that should only be 2 + 2, so I should only heal 4.
Okay. I assume that's turn.
Yeah, I don't got anything else.
Riley, the person with the
Yes.
plan.
Well, my plan changed since they're now really wanting our captain. I was going to cast Comprehend Language and try and, like, I don't know, counter-rap the entire process, but
Yeah,
Oh,
like, apparently the key to their whole plan just got deposited in front of you by a
By the
very
idiot.
unhinged lion.
By the
You got
group
the 3
idiots.
idiots. Like,
my best friend in this whole unit.
So, like, yeah, Commander Casper, your MacGuffin of this this session, is deposited before you, and the entrance is right there. What do you do?
I know. Oh, it's wonderful. And use my bonus action to dash. I'm going to move, dragging this useless senior officer with me.
Would you
I
like
don't
to roll to pick him up, or are you just gonna, like, drag?
Could I make an argument to do a fireman's carry, which I would argue is more acrobatic because you roll and use the momentum of the roll to then bring them onto your shoulders?
Fuck it, why not?
Hell yeah.
DC 15,
Thank God.
because he a heavy
I
boy.
I'm used to carrying this dude.
I love when players like pull out this technique actually utilizes more
Yeah.
of a dexterity
I've had players do
Yes.
that to me before.
Well,
Yeah, so...
actually, in an explosion, the fire goes this way and will suck away the poison.
Can I cut
Christ.
down this tree with my sharp good looks?
I mean, my personal favourite is you can do non-lethal with a fireball. So yeah, I will my movement, then cunning action dash, and then I'm going to use my action to use minor illusion and make it look like I'm not there. Just make it look like the tunnel leads into darkness.
Would
Okay.
it have been your action to pick him up?
Object interaction?
If stomping on someone's throat is an object interaction, it's technically it is more of a grapple, but I will rule it that you can do that and flee anyway because like you're pretty safe from harm, so you can just do it in
Alright.
2 turns if you
So
really
what
want.
we're saying is Ren is objectifying Captain Casper.
Yes. I mean, look at that face.
Period.
I have to
Right
double
now,
check
you're
what was
thinking
allowed
of-
for the campaign again. What did we agree on? What did we vote on?
God. I feel like we've ignored quite a few like consent boundaries in this one shot. If anyone does have issue with that, please message me. But otherwise, I'm going to rule that Riley just makes a clean escape with Casper.
And this is where the true evil begins. I'm gonna forge his signature so I can get out scot-free.
Yeah.
Ah,
And as such, I am removing Riley from the turn order.
What a villain.
And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pair of them run off into the sunset together for now.
You thought Hokori was an evil bastard. The real villain along the way was forgery.
You see, I brought Johnny in here as a red herring of a bad guy.
I thought Johnny was British.
You're all British.
We're all bad guys. Even the
Definitely, British accent makes you evil. Posh British accent, I gave you hints.
women.
He's a red herring because he's British. He's a red coat. I get it.
Azriel,
God.
I believe it's your turn.
I would just want to say that I have proficiency in forgery kit. I could easily forge a signature for.
Yeah, but I don't trust you.
True.
Fair.
I with my bonus action, I'll use my Hexblade Curse at the Kolia, and I gonna use the Vampiric touch again.
Against Kolya.
Yeah. Which is 17.
17 doesn't hit.
Ooh.
Flanking?
Not a thing I do.
Damn.
Soz.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
It's all up to you, Brawley.
Brawley is going to
Wait.
end this bird. Oh,
Do I have
backpedal real
Do
quick.
I have advantage
It's all up
because
to
of
you,
the
Azriel.
flanking?
Sorry, what are you saying?
Do I have advantage because of the flank or no?
No, I don't do flank.
Okay.
Flanking there are no flanking rules. Alright, Brawley is going to end this bird's deal. He's going to use his movement, because he has 45 feet of movement, so he's
Yep.
going to make his way back up the pedestal.
You did not start your turn there, so
Yeah.
all safe.
And
for
then
now.
I am going to... unfortunately, I cannot afford another staggering smite, so this is just going to have to be a normal triple swing attack.
Okay. Hit.
24 for 10 slash. Natural 1, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Bonus action attack.
Also hits.
26 for 8 slashing.
Cool. Sister Sarkfeather is now bloodied.
Oh, that's unfortunate. How much movement does it take me to get up the pedestal?
5 feet to climb up.
Alright, so 25 And then can I just use 5 feet to kind of like just jump down?
Yeah.
Alright, so 30.
It's not within like bludgeoning damage range of falling, so yeah, you're
Yeah.
pretty happy.
So now if Sister Starkfeather wishes to take an attack of opportunity, she may.
She will. She will.
Okay.
She's got a short sword.
Does she have the sword? The sword? Does she have it drawn?
Yeah, she's been kind of using it almost like a Wind Waker to kind of conduct her evil machinations. It seems like it might also be her arcane focus.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. 7 points of damage. Gotcha. I'm still gonna use my movement to get over to here though, so I am out of range again. And then Brawley's just gonna kind of like provoke her by like doing a come at me with the sword. It's kind of like, hey, if you really want me, get over here.
I feel that. Collier is going to look between the pair of those attempting to flank her. Whip out her bone whip, go. We are going to have to restart this again anyway. So, maybe you could just join the puddle. And she's going to make an attack against each of you once.
Mine's a disadvantage, but either of those will miss me.
Okay, that's a disadvantage. And then the 24 against Azriel.
Oof. Hold on. Let me do math.
No, you're not allowed.
It'll hit anyway with shield. So.
Cool. And the area around her is no longer difficult terrain. Cool. And the Belladonna, which is a 5th thing.
No! There are 5 Belladonnas in this one shot! That's too many!
Wait, I have...
So it takes 5 slashing.
Okay.
So much necrotic damage. I'm very glad I picked
Yeah.
Shatter Kai.
Yeah, you also got to take the 17, so it's 22 total, and you make a con save. And it basically will sap out your energy if not. It's kind of like it's the poisonous berry of whips.
Constitution.
Mm-hmm. DC 13.
Oof.
So your hit point maximum is also temporarily reduced by 17.
Oh, and then you need to roll Vampiric Touch.
Yeah, what happened if my current hit point is 16?
Oh, it's from
No, your maximum, not your current.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so instead of a 76 maximum, it'll be 17 less than 76.
Okay.
59.
Thank you.
And the constitution for... Ooh,
Hey! So you still got that vampy touch up. Sister Starkfeather has been tested by Brawley. Been told to
Multiple times.
come at him. Her patience has been thoroughly tested by this strange feline, so she summons up all of her magic and she will expend her 7th level spell slot on this prayer to increase the range by 35 feet.
Oh. That's an amount.
Well, it looks like it'll only last until the end of her next turn, so it's not permanent.
Yeah, it's true.
how much it... Oh, damn.
That's 35 feet.
Oh wait, no, sorry. That is it should be that. She has like a baseline of 5 feet, and then anything else gets added on.
Oh, so
And
it's
what-
40 feet.
Yes.
What does it do again?
If you
Just
start
damage.
or end your turn, it's damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So Hokori, you're gonna take 9 points of damage.
No, I'm not. I'm taking 4. Thank you very much.
All right, then have a good day.
Necrotic resistance.
Does Shadow of Moil affect when you just take damage from a source, or does it have to specifically be an attack?
I believe you have to be within 10 feet.
Okay.
Um,
Does that mean you miss out on dealing damage to Colia?
yeah, whenever a creature within 10 feet hits you with an attack,
Oh, no, it's within attack. I don't think AoEs count.
Mm-mm.
it doesn't. So I'm gonna take 4 damage. Ow.
That's done.
Concentration.
I'm good. That kind of stung a little bit. Anyways. 18 hit?
Collier, yes. Congratulations, you've discovered the AC.
And a crit!
Let's go.
Lovely, lovely.
So this is the first one. Is 31 damage. Maximum damage there.
Mhm.
Nice. And then for my crit is 4d6 plus 19 damage. I reroll all the 2s there.
Bailey,
Yes.
how would you like to do that?
Well, Hokori at this point just the
Is that
first
cats?
swing in takes off the arm with the whip. The next one just cleanly in a fluid motion decapitates this tiefling as Hokori just belts out, "Feel the Fury's wrath!" And then he levels his sword towards Sister Starkfeather. Well, first things first, I regain a bunch of health through Hexblade's curse.
Yeah, same.
When it dies, I regain equal to, so I'll gain 8 plus 4. So I'll regain 12 HP. And then, because I'm going to point my blade towards, I have a fun little, invocation that was allowed that I can immediately change the target of my Hexblade's curse to Sister Starkfeather.
Just gonna put the gonna die next token on her.
Then, with my bonus action, boop. Hello, I have teleported 30 feet.
Hello, my name is Hokori. You killed the person who betrayed me. Prepare to die.
And I will end my turn taking the damage again.
Yes, you will.
But I have double resistance this time.
So you take what, 1 point, maybe 2, if we're feeling generous.
Well, it goes to 1.5. That goes to 1.25, so I take 1 point of damage.
Yeah,
I don't
whatever.
think double resistance is a thing, though, so I think I just take 3 damage.
This is a foregone conclusion, so just
No,
take the...
quarter resistance does work, I think.
yeah,
Oh,
I've
does
heard
it?
that before.
If you have multiple sources of damage reduction, it halves it, and then you take half of that half of damage.
Are we rounding up or down, Run?
I generally round down for PCs because
Okay, I will
I'm a
take
generous
1
bitch.
And then I will roll my con save. Wow, I saved.
No way! I assume that's the end of your turn because you took the damage.
Yep.
Azriel, you take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, that just got my temporary hit point, sorry.
Womp womp. There
And-
is one
one.
person left because
Yeah.
as you look over like the battlefields, there's something weird going on with these cultists. They like this one that Brawley killed earlier and kind of revived as a spirit. It's just disappeared. and now following like all of the rest of these poor fellows, they seem to be just disintegrating into a pile of robes, almost like they were never human or alive, I should say, to begin with.
Oh. Illusions. I want to move here. Yeah, and I'm gonna try Vampiric Touch again.
Wait, did you roll the con save to make sure it was still up?
Yeah, I got the
No,
yeah,
if it only takes into your temp HP, then you don't have to roll it. But if it hits your actual main HP, then you do have to roll it.
Oh.
Did it hit your main HP?
Yeah,
okay,
by
you made
1.
the save. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You had an HP of 17 to begin with. Yeah, 20. 20 makes the save, but 13 doesn't hit Sister
Miss.
Starkfeather.
And I'm going to use Hesabon's action again. Method of Inspiration. And I don't know if I can make it. I cannot get away, but I'm still gonna move here, and I'll get 8, and everyone get 8 points of
Oh,
temporary points.
Okay.
sorry. I also have a thing that I keep forgetting about. Yeah. Coila the Ruined. Is now my cursed specter. What are they going to do about it?
We will talk, because this might not be the last one shot we play with these characters.
Ooh.
But at
You
the
mean
end
I
of...
have to stay dead?
Can I use my reaction
Seems
real
that way.
quick?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, I'm going to use my reaction, and I'm going to move up right next to Hokori.
Fair enough, fair enough. At the end of Azriel's turn, you take a further 11 points of necrotic.
Okay, again. Another Constitution saving throw. And I take more 10 damage. Oh no, 1 damage, yeah. No, wait. 3. Okay.
And at the beginning of Brawley's turn, 7 points.
It's a good thing I got those temp HP points, because that didn't even touch my main HP right now. And if I'm lucky, it might not touch my main HP again.
If you're
because
really lucky, it won't be a problem.
Expending a 3rd level spell slot, I am going to take the handles of both of the blades, and then I'm going to clang the blades of my +1 long swords together as I create a Thunderwave burst right in front of Sister Starkfeather.
And Hokori.
Okay, now, do you rule it like that? Like it surrounds me, or it's in front of me?
Can you link...
Because
it's just a Thunderwave.
Hokori would be beside me. Thunderwave is like one of those big debated spells, because it's a 15 feet cube originating from me.
I would, let's see if I can specify exactly how I'd rule. So it's like a cube, so... Oh god, that's not what I meant. I do it like that? You can angle it.
Yeah.
You can angle it.
Yeah, because the way I thought it would be... Hold on. not snap
like
the center.
the point originates from you, but whether that point is at the corner or like the middle of a line or whatever is entirely up to you.
Yeah, because like that's how I think that the queue would be. Like I would be at the center of it, and
Yeah.
then it would just be the 3x3 in front of me.
Yeah, okay, that's absolutely fair. So you'd only target her,
Yeah, she would be in the corner.
and she
Ba-ba-ba.
fails the con
That's
save.
a fail. That's 17, and she gets pushed 10 feet into the blood.
Which means that she also takes 3 points of necrotic damage,
Along with the 17 thunder.
along with the 17 thunder.
That's a forced movement, so it doesn't trigger attacks of opportunity, right?
No.
Yeah, that's correct. Is that your turn?
I don't. Brawley knows his limits. He's going to, knowing that it's kind of like reached out really far and seeing like the kind of aura, he's just gonna like make sure he's out of the way. He's gonna be like, "This isn't Brawley tapping out. This is him just knowing that he has to stay in the fight." And then that's gonna be my turn.
Well, that's fair, because I preemptively rolled what the damage would have been if you'd stayed around, and wouldn't have been great for you.
If it would have been 12 exactly, I would have been unconscious.
It was 11, so
Oh no, I would have.
yeah.
If it was 11, I would have had 1 HP.
That's
Oh my
like all
God.
the HP you need. So, Sister Starkfeather is going to use a fun little action that she has.
She's not allowed to fly.
I mean, she's technically an Aarakocra. Ignore the square. She's going to start booking it over there.
Does she take more blood damage, or?
She does take more blood damage as well, thank you. Because she starts her turn in the blood, she takes a further 3 points of damage. But she is essentially fleeing unless anyone can catch up to her. She is going to be able to escape.
I can move 90 feet with a dash, but
Can
I have
I?
person.
No, I can't teleport far
Oh.
enough. I can't.
I can do something.
Because
So I was
she's not
here.
interested in fighting anymore, so I'll relax combat turn restrictions a little bit. If anyone can make it to her from where they are right now within one turn, I will say that, yeah, you'd be able to
45.
capture her.
How far away is she? Oh, she's within range. Okay. I'm going to cast slow on her.
Nice. Wisdom saving throw, you say?
Oh well, that was my attempt.
Well,
Okay.
how long does she have the 60? A minute.
Mhm.
Yeah, so she's gonna be able to outpace me because the 10 feet gave the advantage of me not being able to do it
Okay. So essentially,
because I can move 60 feet right
Yeah.
this turn, but that's my last teleport.
she
and
will be
then-
dashing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just can't keep up at that point.
She'll
I-
escape from me as well.
Okay.
I want to cast Hold Person then. I'll
Okay.
try to.
Which is another wisdom save, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a better Oh no.
It was a better DC, but she still has a +10 to her saves, so essentially none of you guys are going to be able to.
Unfortunate that I didn't
Damn.
have one more invocation, because if I would have had an extra invocation, I would have took the one that let me teleport to my cursed targets.
So, despite your best efforts, Sister Starkfeather is able to escape. You chase her to the best of your speed into this cave entrance, where you see that there is a long, long tunnel that eventually leads to a very secluded cove that opens right up into the outer sea area. And she is nowhere to be seen, but you also do find the family of Dom's subs, who are indeed being held against their will.
Brawley's gonna like start untying them, but it's gonna be like, "Hey, do you think I can like get free sandwiches for life for this?"
They are actually quite amenable to that, as long as they are delivered back to their dad safe.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you could, but he is a coward and a weak man. This will only happen again.
Hokori, Brokori, look at me. It's me, Brawley. I will be
Yes.
really upset if you make me lose out on a free sandwiches for life opportunity.
I'm pretty
Bros
sure
don't do that.
Oh, you can have your sandwiches. I'm just suggesting that their patriarch should perhaps learn to defend his shop and family better. For now, I have a skull to claim.
I'll point him over to my gym. I pick up both the child and the wife, and I carry them.
You're able to return the rest of the family to Dom.
Yeah.
Where it becomes actually quite apparent that Dom is the sub of their relationship. And the wife was considerably more upset than anyone would be against anyone else. Hokori...
I mean, it is called mom sub, not wife sub.
Hokori loots the skull of Scroobius, and upon so doing also loots the second magnesia milk bottle that he purchased earlier in the day, which ends up being administered to Commander Casper, bringing him back to consciousness.
Yeah. Hokori has the skull of both Koila and Scroobius just tied to his belt.
Yes, I believe you also have a servant of some form that I will look at in a second.
Yes, it's only till the next long rest. It's only like a little specter, really. I've just captured their soul, though.
The four of you tell Casper what you've learnt. He doesn't believe you. He just kind of like, he woke up in a sandwich shop. To him, this is normal. But he listens to what you're saying. He says that about a evil plot to summon an elder god and how that might be kind of dangerous. And he says that he will talk to the higher ups about it, and it's not something that you all ever heard from again. But you feel like you did good, and you never heard tail nor feather of Sister Starkfeather ever again. Now the question: did Riley end up putting in that resignation paperwork?
Oh, yeah.
with the forged signature.
No, he just basically says, look, I'm gonna go help my brother start up a business. This is not how I want to serve the Empire. Good luck dealing with those maniacs.
And the maniacs they did.
Riley may share one last drink with his long-term companions before quitting the military altogether and perhaps starting up a shipping business.
Something along those lines. Always keeping an ear out for fucking hell. The feathered Sister Starkfeather. There you go.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Now, what is next on the horizon for Hokori, Brawley, and Azriel? Maybe we will find out again. But that has been this lovely session.